What's going on, everyone? Happy Wednesday. I'm back. I missed you on Monday. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened. I had a massive headache, and I just couldn't do it. I really tried. Sunday it was 114 degrees Fahrenheit here, which I heard was like 44 Celsius or something like that. Anyway, it was hot outside, and I spent some time outside working on the new studio. Still no AC, no air conditioner and electricity in it. So I was working in there for a few hours, and I may have overdone it. Might have just been a little bit of heat stroke. I'm not sure. Could have also been stress. I don't know. There's a lot going on. But yeah, I wasn't feeling too great on Monday. Yes, sir. Let's see what Green's up to. You guys kicking off a hype train to get the stream started. Thank you guys so much. No AC in the studio. My main house has air conditioning, but the studio is being built, so they're not quite ready to turn on the power and AC. So yeah, you want to come collect the Dare Stick? Sure. I'm streaming. By the way, all good. Just started the stream. He's got the Dare Stick for me. Does he want to do this while I'm streaming? I don't know. You know, he's probably wants to record a little clip. We'll make sure he's cool knowing he's live in front of a studio ostrich or whatever Skiz always says. Anyway, yeah, I think I just overdid it in the heat on the weekend. Didn't get enough water. I think I was a little dehydrated and stuff. But I'm feeling better now. Not 100% still. I've been trying to hydrate like crazy. 44 Celsius. Hottest it's been is 50. I've been in this 50, which is honestly, don't think really any difference. Yeah. Once you get above a certain certain point, it's like it's just you're in an oven, basically. Wow, you guys kick off that hype train like crazy. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can possibly catch up with all the amazingness. Jeez, a lot of subs and resubs. Thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate it. We were Kent in the house with the 500 bits. IX3 with the 500 biddies as well. Thank you. Demaxis with the 24 months, 2-year anniversary. Thank you for that. 2 years strong. It's a real Mr. E with gifting 11 subs. Thank you for that gift sub bomb. Was it 11? It says 11. I'm gonna believe it. Kawyam, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I'm glad you were back. We had no AC last night in the house. It seemed to go out yesterday. This great AZ heat, I think. I got about 2 hours of sleep, but I'm glad you're here okay. I'm glad you're okay. No AC in this heat is suicide. It's crazy. Crazy. Hope you get it fixed. Not a good time for air conditioner to go out, is it? Wow. Captain TPO with 100 bits. So you had your first crash on a motorcycle yesterday, and now I'm totally hooked on off-road riding. What? Well, I hope you're okay. Maybe that's what you mean. Like you experienced a crash, you realized you could handle it, all that, and then now you're feeling confident. Amazing. Be careful. Nixcraft97, thanks for the 500 bits. Hey, Impulse, no AC, but you always stay cool. We'll see. I'm hoping they get the AC turned on tomorrow, and then I might be able to think about moving into the studio already. We'll see. Said words, thanks for the 200 bits. Crazy Giraffe, thanks for 150 bits. Aaron Smile in the house with 1,000 bits. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Cool. So I'm gonna hit record. And we're gonna start today's stream off apparently by going and seeing Green. Okay. Bert. He likes it when I say Bert. He's like, what's that? What's Bert? All right, let's go see if we can find him. He owes me a Dare Stick. YouTube voice activation mode turned on. I know we got a hype train going. We're gonna wait until this is over. Wait, I should just fly there. I'm just gonna fly to his place. I actually don't know how to get there from the portal system. Yeah, I did hit record. It looks like it's nighttime out too. Is there a bed I can sleep in somewhere? Is there a bed I can sleep in? Whoop. Oh. That's scary. Very troublesome. That was scary. I'm gonna activate a warden. Ready? Warden activated! You love the trophy case? Yeah, I moved it. It was in the way. It was in the way. A little Canadian accent there. Gotta stop hanging out with Jem. I think he's pretty much straight south, maybe a little this way. Now that the wall's down, I might be wrong. I'm used to just like running into the wall and then cutting over. See if we can find him. Load, chunks, load. Hello, are we going the right way? West. Should be. Okay. Is this Tango's? Yep. Alright. Should just be right here. Should just be past Tango's, I believe. I'm seeing stuff. I'm seeing stuff. Yay, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can find Grian. Oh, look at this bridge. Look at this amazing bridge. Oh, jeez! Oh, man! I thought I was kind of scaring you. I think you got me better. That was loud. How'd you do that?
Oh, man. All right, while I wait for that, here is the dare stick. It's not the original. I'll be honest, I've lost the original.
Oh, jeez! That is so loud.
Don't move.
Okay, I'm just gonna crouch. Does that help? Oh, you lost the original.
Yeah, the original. I don't know where the original's gone, but if you crouch out, you can avoid the screaming.
Okay. I know exactly what happened to the original, actually.
Oh.
Do you remember dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had it on. Oh, jeez! Why is it so loud?
It's my doorbell.
Oh, okay, yeah. No sneaking in your base. Holy cow, man. Oh. So I take it you heard the dare has been completed.
Yes, I haven't seen any reactions yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But I thought I'd keep the dare stick moving, so off you go. Go and whack someone with it, and then give them a really, 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 really good dare. Okay,
perfect. I will. I'll be thinking about a dare. It's gonna be hard to top
cool.
yours. That was really good. Okay, bye. I don't want to hear that anymore. See you later. Jeez. Oh man. It was last episode, right? Yeah, last episode. We had completed the dares, so like it does make sense for me to get the dare stick this episode. We'll pop that in there. Pop it. That's so loud. I thought mine was bad. Holy cow. That was so loud. Oh. I'm gonna stop that recording because I think I might actually shove that in the video. Might shove that in the video. Hopefully go out tomorrow. I think I got enough stuff for the video for tomorrow. Even if we don't get anything done today. I shouldn't have said that. Oh yeah, ours is... His is way louder. His is way louder. Who are we gonna whack? I don't know yet. I have some ideas. Actually, let's do that. Let's go take a look at our options. How many shriekers did he put? That was the loudest thing ever. Oh my gosh. Oh no. He must have, 20. 50? You think it's 50? I came in, I tried to hit him to scare him, but then that thing went off. and I about pooped myself. It was so loud. Jeez. Oh. I might have to turn it down a little bit in post, and then I feel bad because then people won't get the full experience of exactly how loud that is, but otherwise I'm gonna hurt someone's eardrums. Right? So it's a tough balance there. Tough balance. All right, the dare stick stuff right here. Let's go through this. So there's Jevin, there's Joe, there's Stress. She's already done her dare stick, right? Hypno, myself, already done. False, Corrales has done the dare stick. Pearl, Doc, Ren, Gem, Iscal has done it. Green has done it. And then there's Beef. Okay. I need B-Dubs to put his head right here. Is it too late? B-Dubs. I need B-Dubs to put his head right here. For reasons. Oh man. Joe would be awesome. Let's see. Now, here, let me turn my stuff off so I'm not talking to myself. They had a certain date probably, right, to put their head on here? No. He could still do it. Oh, okay, so there's a log here. Do we have to, we have to write in the log. Docker XB. Got to dare the king. What would we dare Ren to do though? Steezy, thank you so much. Feeling a little better today, yeah. Not 100%, I'll admit it. There's a lot going on. I got up at like just after 5 a.m. today because they're doing stucco. They're doing the outside, the exterior surface of the studio, and they were coming super early. And so I got up to make sure that the camera was recording. I got a time-lapse camera recording the entire build of this studio. And this is like the first time in a long time that like something exterior was getting changed and would actually be a good time-lapse. So I got up early. So I'm a little tired today. What would we do for Ren? Give up kingship? No, he's not going to do that. I mean, come on. So, okay. Let's think like content creators, okay? Think like content creators. Now, the dare that Green gave me ended up being great content for both of us, right? He joined me on the Warden capturing. I got some content from putting them in 3 different bases, and then the Hermits that discover them are going to get content from discovering the Wardens. So, if we're going to do a dare, we need to think like content creators. Let's give them content with the dare, right? So now that you've kind of put your head in that space, now give me ideas, right? Think like content creators, people. Come on. Dare Ren to make somebody else a king. You know, he could. Musical episode. Do you know how hard that would be to do an entire episode? That would be way too hard. Become the king of cats and befriend all cats. Ren go door to door taking feedback like corporate staff. That's not bad. You have to go visit King Ren. You must visit all your peasants, and instead of you doing royal decrees, they shall royal decree upon you. And we'll do that voice. Performance reviews. Yeah, you need to get performance reviews from your kingdom, your peasants. That's not bad, actually. I'll write that down. I got a few thoughts. One of them hinges on whether or not B-dubs is willing to enter the game. For Ren, get performance reviews. I don't know. I mean, that's not really a dare. I mean, there's nothing. I guess it is a little scary for him. Like, people can say bad stuff about him, but there's someone to get. How did we get here? Make Ren do a jousting contest. To bring back. I can't force him to bring back a character. That'd be a little. I can't force somebody's content, you know? Yeah, I mean, everything's gonna feel a little boring compared to what we just got from Green. His was really good. You know? You guys know what it's like. You know what it's like when you're in school or you're at work and you have to give a presentation and the person before you just hits a grand slam, knocks it out of the park. Most amazing presentation you've ever seen. They've got like animations and music and backup dancers, you know, and then you come in with your boring PowerPoint after that. And it's like, oh, I have to follow that. I kind of feel that way right now. Oh, I have to follow that. Like that was probably the best dare possible. Yeah. So now we got to worry about it.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Dare Ren to ignore B-dubs for an episode. Oh man. I have some ideas. I'm reading though, just in case I see one that really clicks. So feel free. I'll try to catch them, but I can't stand here reading chat for the entire stream. So please understand that. But what I do need to do is still catch up on some stuff, as you guys are putting some good ideas in there. Mods. How many mods we got here? Haunted Night? No, you got enough to do. Is there another mod other than Haunted that's here? Raise your hand. Anyone? Is it just Haunted? Haunted, you're a beast. I was gonna have my mods, if there's any here, do like pick some out that really feel like could be something I'd like. Any hoozle. I'll try to scan as well. There's no mods here. Everybody go crazy. Nope. Oh, there's oh, it was Stream Elements. There's a mod. Everybody go crazy. No, don't try it. No, I saw Haunted was here. I saw Haunted Night was here. Anyway, let me catch up. You guys are awesome. Captain TPO, thank you so much again. When you ride off road, you expect to have some crashes and some falls. It's just for fun. And yes, I'm fine. Just a bit tired after 12-hour long day of riding. Much of it on forest. Ooh, yeah, I bet you're feeling that. Bet you're feeling that. Amazing. Kuro C Gaming, thanks for the 10 gifted sub bomb. Appreciate it. Bandit Penguin with 100 bits. Lolo Cry with 100 bits. Opal Whisker with a $5. Can you dig it? Got a DNR. Okay, cool. I will read through those. Now they're on my list and they can't go anywhere. Thank you, Opal. Oyander, thanks for the 100 bits. Ask Cleo to join and dare Cleo to interact with other hermits while being extremely nice to the point the hermit's worried. Ooh. That's not bad. Yeah, she's not here though, is she? She's not on the... She'd have to add her head to do that. I really think I can talk B-dubs into joining, and then I have a good one for him if he's willing. We'll see. Okay, that will... We won't have an answer for that today. King Ren! Look at all these diamonds. Look at that. I like how he's wearing them. What a show off. How is Skiz doing? Very good question. So, if you haven't heard, if you don't follow Skizzleman on Twitter... Dude. Funks. Cool. Green's always full of ideas, man. Especially when it comes to, like, pranks and stuff. Pranks and dares and just, you know. Stuff to just get a rise out of people, to goof. Have a little goof. He's good at it. He's good at that stuff.
Can you dig it?
Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh, Skizzleman. Yeah. If you don't follow Skizzleman on Twitter, A little update on him. You guys know Skizzleman by now. I dare you to sub-decree it. Oh, man. Nice. Love it. Love it. Yeah, so Skizzleman, the reason why we haven't been doing any streams lately with Skizzleman was because he was going on vacation. He went on vacation with his family to Florida. Big old vacation. Over a week long, doing all the things. Disney World, Kennedy Space Center, whole bunch of other stuff he had planned. Beach, whatever. So, with Skizzleman, you guys know he's not the luckiest fella. Poor guy got to Florida, and before he could enjoy any of his vacation, he got COVID. So yeah, he missed his whole family's vacation. Had to just, I don't know if he was in a hotel or a Airbnb or whatever, but he wasn't obviously able to do all the things with his family. Instead, he was just felt like he was swallowing knives because, you know, he thought he had strep throat, and it turned out to be COVID. So yeah, he was in COVID and kind of stuck there quarantined for like a week instead of being on enjoying vacation. He did get back home safely last night. So he's back, but you know, he's still recovering. He said he's still pretty lack of energy, low energy, but everything else seems to be going away. So yeah, what a bummer. What a bummer. I told him I'm going to give him a week. I'm going to give him a week before go anywhere near him. I don't really want that stuff. I better put the dare stick in a safe spot. I will put the dare stick. I forgot to tell you that. I actually did pick up the original. I picked up the original. It was in my pocket at the end of the session. When Green died, I picked it up and I didn't know it. So I'd already kind of collected it in a way. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Will these stack? They do. I feel like I should throw one away. Should we throw one away? I mean, I shouldn't have it, right? Which one's the original, though? Now that's the real question. All right, let's do this. We'll throw them both on the ground. No, that's not going to work. How can we... Oh, let's do a dispenser. The dispenser will choose. We'll do a dispenser. Do I have redstone box? The dispenser will choose which dare stick is the right one. Just dare two people. They duplicated. Now you gotta just dare two people. There you go. Now we'll let this choose, and then the other one we'll get rid of. All right. Aha! This is the original for sure, 100%. Dare two people. It's hard enough to come up with one idea. You guys wanted to do two? This gal said he was okay with multiple. Yeah. It's okay. We do one. We keep the focus on one at a time. I think it could get a little crazy. Get a little hectic trying to keep up with more than one. And then we burn this. Bye, Dare Stick. You guys like 2 dares at the same time. Do it. More content. More content. No, I'm gonna stick with the flow. Sorry, peeps. All right. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but we're gonna need some let's get some mood music going, yeah? While we clean. That'll do. Yeah. Good stuff. I love this new disc. It's my jam. Good stuff. Oh, we gotta turn off the actual music here. Hold on. Yeah. Turn off that music. This is the real music. Let's crank it up. It's my favorite part. The drop. Wait for it. Here comes the drop. This is my wedding song. It's beautiful. It's the walking that's really creepy. How loud does this get? I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. This is your favorite part. Absolute bump. Oh no, sticky keys. What? Get out of here. My sticky keys went off. That wasn't part of the song, people. This is the weirdest disc. So weird. There's a dare in here somewhere. Interesting. Interesting. Convince people it's a bop. That's not bad. That's not bad. Go around, play the disc, try to see if they'll dance with you. That's not bad. Oh. This is very long, too. Oh, yeah. Bring your parrots? Oh, we have to see if parrots dance to this. We have to get parrots and find out. Because, like, they would really help sell it. That's not bad. That's pretty good. 5, 11, and 13 all go together. Was that it? I think that's it. I think we reached the end. You know, we can activate jukeboxes apparently now. Anybody know how? Is it a dispenser? I feel weird. I turned the music off. I turned the real music off. That's not a bad idea. Go around. That would be kind of funny. Go around and like try to convince people it's awesome, especially if you can bring parrots and they dance. That's not a bad idea. Okay. Yeah. Somebody was supposed to like show us how this worked and they never did. Okay. So if we put that in there and then like power it. I should just leave this dispenser out. Apparently I always need it. Yeah. That needs to be in the vanilla game. We did some sort of data pack to do it. So is it just dispenser? Green, you didn't know that. Yeah. No, I think we did a data pack. Yeah. No, I think we did a data pack to do it, right? We've been begging Mojang to put that in though. Where's my hoppers? Can you do hoppers? And I think, can you redstone activate to stop them as well? So we do that, starts it. And now if we power this. Oh, there's no way to stop it though. So it's a one-time thing? There's gotta be a way. Oh, unlock a hopper to stop it? Okay, hold on. Let's find some hoppers. I can't do this again. I can't do that again. I need hoppers. I might have to make them. I might have to make some hoppers. Dang it! Tango's like, this is exactly what I'm doing next episode. Sorry. Now everybody knows. All right, I won't put it in my video. Oh, okay. Oh, and then you could recycle it back with a little hopper to dropper action, right? We could cycle it back. All right, now we're doing redstone on stream. I'm gonna regret this. I already do. Yeah, we bumped that hopper there, and then basically just need to. Of course, I have nothing. I never have anything I need. A comparator would be nice. Chat momentarily. I haven't thrown this stuff in the sorting system yet for some reason. It does take a while. Like when you throw the stuff in the sorting system, you have to hang around. I can't just like log out, of course, right? You don't want to unload the chunks when stuff is getting sorted. I really need a comparator. We might have to do this the hard way. We're gonna make a system right now. I'm ruining Tango's entire video. We'll make a system. We'll figure this out. Corrales did it, and then I think we were like, okay, once you do it, like, give us a tutorial on how to do it. And I never got the memo. So we'll figure it out. Sticks would be good if I had free ones. No. Watch us do this. We're gonna do this amazingly. Couple torches. And is that enough to make a comparator? Did I do it? Did I make it? Yes. And a trapdoor. Trapdoor, that'll do. That'll do. I'm not picky. Okay, so what we want to do is, like, when the item comes back into this dropper, we want to activate a block. Don't really care what. This is not part of the plan. We always go off script here, guys. We always go off script. All right, so to activate that, and then that will happen, right? So when an item comes in, it'll just like bop it back up to the top. All right. So put the disc in here. Let's kind of like walk through this redstone style. We'll do that right now. Okay. Now it started to play, but immediately went right back out, right? Because the hopper's under it. So what you have to do is you got to lock the hopper. Yeah, now we've got ourselves a nice clock going. Excellent. Okay. So the hopper's locked. Where'd the disc end up? In there. So we put that in there. We activate it. It's playing. Not going anywhere. Now what you'd have to do is, how do you detect when the disc is done? Right? You'd have to lock that hopper until the disc is done. Is there any chance that an observer will detect when a disc finishes? Because that would be sick. Right? I don't want to listen to this whole thing though. Can we listen to a better one? What's the shortest one? What's the shortest music disc? We'd have to do a timer, you're right. Let's see. Do I have any other ones? 13. 11. Chirper melon. Let's see. I probably don't. All I have is 13. What's in here? Oh, this is what we just put from our... Yeah. Alright, 13 is the shortest anyway. Alright, but it's not very good. Another creepy one. There's no way this goes off again when the disc is done, right? Go buy some discs from the other hermits? Not really sure anyone has them for sale. Exactly. Boogie flashbacks. Yeah, I know. Did you guys catch the double life where we had the pool party, and when things went south, instead of running for my life, I put this disc in the jukebox? That was last week. I think we can talk about it now. Zed has loads of them. Okay. Zed's not on. I wouldn't want to just go like rob his base. Comparator would detect which disc was in there, not necessarily whether the disc was still playing or not. I don't believe. But just for a test here. Great, now I gotta make another comparator. Why am I so out of comparators? Oh, I can't. I have this stuff. I use bamboo instead. Stone. This disc has to be getting towards its end at least. Oh, it did. It just finished. Okay. So it just finished. So now the question is, does something change with the comparator signal at that point? Probably not. Like if we look at... Oh, it's still playing. If we look at the power, it's just power of 1, right? Power of 1. Now the question is, will that change when the disc finishes playing? Playing disc 5, 11, and 13 is very cool, almost like they planned it. Just play them in a row. Doesn't it feel like the, yeah, this is just the power of the disc. Each disc gives off a different power signal. I just wonder if it stops giving off power signal when it stops playing. Like when the disc reaches an end. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, what we need to do is... I'm going to miss this if it triggers, right? It'd be nice to have like a piston. Pistons. Where's all my stuff? I'm like missing everything right now. I think it finished, didn't it? Did we miss it? Where's all my pistons? Did she steal my my redstone box or something? Oh man. It ended. The song definitely ended, right? The song definitely ended. So at this point in time, what we'd want to do is basically just unpower that. Now the question is, that's not going to work because, yeah. Okay. It's putting it right back in. So we would need to do a little bit more than that. Go steal Pearl's box. That's an option. It's also one that might get me murdered. Let's make a piston. We shall make a piston. This is not what we're supposed to be doing today, people. The title of the stream says we're making this place look good. Instead, we're doing the exact opposite. If you haven't noticed. We're doing the exact opposite. Now this will obviously push this block when a disc goes in there, right? Because that would be a state change. So here's what I'm thinking. If we do something like this, Tango's probably already figured all this out. That's why he was saying. Okay, so that's in there. We can go like that, and then like this maybe? Now that needs to change state. Okay, no, that's passively powering that one, which is not going to update that. All right. That's not going to work. It's passively powering this, which means nothing happens to this guy. So that does need full powered, but why is it going up and over at the same time? I find that a little bit odd. Maybe that's because of the clock. Maybe because it's double clicking, right? Instead of single. That might be it. Anyway, we get the idea. Basically, we need to come up with a way of, if there was a better way to detect when the disc ended, that would be great. But I think right now it's probably just like a hopper timer clock, and then understanding the length of the disc, right, that you're playing, and then having the hopper clock unlock the hopper when the disc is about done. That's probably it. Or you could do like a comparator delay or something like that. It would have been nice though if we could detect. I'm gonna bring that up. Like, because we added all this in ourselves anyway, so can we make more changes to it? Have the note block actually send out signal when the disc ends. Right? That would make life awesome. Oh, skulk sensor. Will the skulk sensor be going off the entire time? That might be a little annoying, right? Oh. It's an interesting thought, though. If we break down the system a little bit. Let's see. Oh, right. There, you waterlog them and then they don't make sounds. Where's my skulk sensors? Okay, can we turn down the jukebox now? That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Where's my skulk sensors? Oh, they're in this mess right here. Here we go. So let's see. You've got a skulk sensor. Just see the signal here. How can we waterlog this, actually? Will it go through a block? You probably want to put wool around it too, right? So you're not picking up other sounds. We're doing some science. Water. Hello. Okay. So that makes it like be quiet, right? How can we then get signal off of that? Because it doesn't look like it's going. Oh, I just blocked that, so that's probably not good. Basically, that needs to be up against it, right? We're gonna make a mess here real quick. No, let's not. What have you guys done to me today? This isn't the stuff we're supposed to be working on. Oh, we don't mind some science today. All right. Well, that keeps setting that off. Can we pulse signal through a block somehow? It'll power a glowstone lamp, right? Do we have that somewhere? We can make one. What is it? Oh, it's that around. This. Get out of here. Look at my inventory already from this. This is the worst. Okay, this works. Oh. I didn't just click that. That was weird. Okay. Now 100%. The disc going in set it off. But that's not setting it off. This jukebox right next to the sensor's not setting it off. Yeah, it's not like, oh, I hear music. Yeah. It doesn't trigger because it hears music. It triggers because it heard like the change right there, right? So that's not gonna help. That's not gonna fix our problem, unfortunately. Dang it. All right, we do have another science thing we need to do. You're right, the parrots. Okay, so that picked up on that. Let's just do this. If this block moves. So basically I'm trying to find out if that will trigger when the disc ends. Pretty sure it won't. But you guys said you wanted some science, and you have science now. I'll leave everything. And we're gonna leave. We're gonna go find a parrot. What do we need? How do you get parrots? Seeds, right? I don't think I've ever like gotten a parrot. Ever. Skulk sensor to start the disc. Yeah. If somebody walks in, have the skulk sensor trigger the dispenser that inserts the disc, so music starts playing, so you can like greet your guests. That is absolutely something I'm going to be doing. And also, I'm pretty sure Tango's going to be doing as well, based off of his previous message. I got a feeling the entrance to Decked Out will probably have a welcoming party, is my guess. But we'll have to wait and see in Tango's next episode, I suppose. It's done. Nothing happened. Did you know Jimmy got a new cat? No, I didn't. It's not done. It just stops and then it starts again. Interesting. Still going. All right, let's go find Parrot. Where's the jungle? Where is there a jungle? If you put a hopper underneath it, it doesn't come out when it's done. No, it sucks it out right away. Who's Jimmy? I'm guessing you mean Solidarity, right? Jimmy from Double Life. I'm guessing. Where is there a jungle? I know where there's one. Yeah, I know. I just had to envision the map in my head for a second. It's a little bit of a journey. That's Timmy. Yes, Timmy. You're right. Everyone gets his name wrong. People think he's Jimmy. He's really Timmy. And yeah, it's a thing. Can you detect when the parrot stops dancing? Oh, you think the parrot would set off the skulk sensor when it dances? Oh my gosh. Timmy the pig, the magical wonder pig, yes. That would be interesting if a dancing parrot actually sets off the skulk sensor. Then when the disc stops, the parrot will stop. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a detection. Big brain. What's happening here? Where's the actual jungle? Excuse me, bamboo. This is jungle. This is the weirdest jungle. Please tell me there's parrots in here. I don't think there's gonna be, right? With this like bamboo. This is not the jungle we're looking for. Okay, good. It continues back here. Normal jungle. Hey, there's a parrot. Okay. You shall be my friend and I will love you forever. Thank you. Eat all you want. Eat them up. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy, yum. There we go. Best friends forever. Are you kidding me right now? Tame an animal? What? This is the first time all season? What? I haven't tamed it. Oh my gosh, I've done nothing apparently all season with animals. Are you kidding me? All right, get on my shoulder. However you do that. Get on my shoulder. Up. Up. Yep. How you gonna want to? Yep. Hey. If I was a pirate and not a dwarf, this would make more sense. Oh man. Okay, so what kind of freedom do we have with this guy on our shoulder? Not much. He already oh gosh. I hate him already. I mean, I told him I'd love him forever though. I feel a little bad now. I lied. Stay on my shoulder. He'll teleport to me? Okay, you better. I feel like I just threatened whoever said that. If you lie to me, I will time you out or something. All right, he's coming. Okay. Getting scolded over there. Need to learn how to go Cleo teacher mode like when she scolded B-dubs on Double Life for lying. That was great. All right. Find me, parrot. Find me. I'm up here. Oh, I heard. That's him. Okay. Why are we doing this at night? Why is nobody sleeping? It's just Tango. That's why. Oh. Yep. Oh. I need another parrot. Oh. There's is that just a ruined portal, or is somebody actually like doing stuff and things back here? I ask the question and then I walk away. Let's not find out. Let's not find out the answer to that question. That's more fun than exploring. Actually, wait, there's nothing more fun than exploring. Because exploring is fun. Buy the t-shirts. It's just a ruined portal. I wonder if anybody's actually discovered it though. Let's go take a look. Why are we in the jungle at night? That seems like a recipe for disaster. I don't see like a chest or anything. Okay, there's a dirt block in it, so somebody's been here. Somebody's been here, took the chest. Yeah. It's been explored. Oh, don't go in there. There's lava. No, please. No, please. Stay away. Bad. Okay. On my shoulder. Man, they don't stay on your shoulder at all. You fall off a block and they're done. Okay. How am I going to find another parrot? Stay alive, guy. We're going to have to go fly mode here. See if we can spot one. Hello? Hi. Welcome back. I think he's the only parrot in this entire place. I've somehow determined that this quickly without actually looking around. I just know it. Feel it in my bones. That's the only parrot in this entire jungle. To be fair, my bones have been off lately. You guys watch the Among Us last Friday? Or see the replay on the second channel? Oi. That was the worst I've played ever. It was so bad. Rusty. I'm going to blame it on being rusty. I was just oblivious to everything happening around me. Brain no worky. It was a double stream day, you know? So maybe my head wasn't clear. You watched Tango's POV? I did have a good one the last round. The very last round we played, I called it. I wanted to vote Tango out like first meeting. And there wasn't a lot to go off of, but I did feel it in my bones. And of course nobody followed in the my suggestion, so he stayed on. But yeah, he did end up being an imposter, so that was fun. Scar's kills are hilarious. Scar's always fun to watch Among Us, just because he's such a wild card. He's like always the jester, basically, even when he's not getting the jester role. That's why I just always assumed if Scar ever did get the jester role, then he would immediately win. You can't breed parrots, are you sure? You can breed parrots. Seriously, you can't? I'd still like to have two. Two's better than one, but you can't breed parrots. What? Wow. Okay. His logic, right? Yeah, exactly. Can't breed them, but you get the advancement when you do. That's funny. Yeah, all right. Well, he's the only one here. Well, he'll do the job, I suppose, if we can get him back in one piece. He'll tell the story that we're trying to tell. Instead of me spending the entire stream, instead of being productive working on the base, we're just like doing all this. So yeah, let's get back. We'll take our parrot. Hopefully he'll follow, right? Like if I just fly, as long as I don't like unload the chunks. Okay. So like stop every once in a while and he's here. And then we go. Don't get so far that the chunks unload. And then we stop. And then he's here. Hi. Perfect. All right, I'm getting the hang of it. If you go too far, too fast, you'll unload the chunks behind you, and then he won't come. Give him a cookie. Don't they die if you give him a cookie? Didn't initially... Yeah, too far, too fast, right? And he didn't come? Yep. Wait. Hello? That was a pig. Let's try here. He's like, I am not leaving this jungle. Oh, great. Great. You have to make a lot of pit stops, huh? There it goes. Okay. Come on, I won't go so far this time. Here. How about here? No. I was gonna say that's not too far. Come on now. Thank you. Good thing we got some more rockets. Thank you. Why do we need more parrots? You know what? I thought we could breed them, so I wanted to, and I was gonna like make a parrot army, but apparently you can't. I'll be here all night. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Too good. Uh-oh. Where is he? Come back. Come back. There you are. Well, you guys don't like the puns. Oh, come on. Come on. We go through the portal together, yeah? Here we go. This is fine. Uh-oh. Is he gonna die if the roof is too short? Oh, why are we in the nether like this? Okay, okay. Why do I always whisper when I sneak? Come to me. Nope. Get up back on my shoulder, please. Back on my shoulder, please. Thank you. And we're walking. This is us walking. Puns are the best. All right, I got some respect for him. Nice. Separation anxiety, I know, right? What could go wrong now? Just traveling through the nether with a parrot. Everything is fine. I'm so glad Tango put these stairs in. Sometimes you need to walk. You know? Sometimes you need to walk. No too highs. Yeah, his head's like sticking above. You would think he would get hurt. Highly flammable parrot. At least we'll have some food. Can't imagine parrot tastes very good. Peachy. Did you guys hear that? The music? Oh man. How's it going? It's going great. Except one thing. I drank all my coffee. It's all gone now. So that's sad. Uh-oh. Where did you go? Come back. Yeah, coffee's gone. That means I'm gonna have to go get something else to drink. But first, let's see. Oh, okay, so the first test was, does he dance to... I want you up a little higher, actually. Can we get him, like, on top of the jukebox? Somehow? Get off my shoulder, please. How do I get him off my shoulder? Oh, jump, right? There we go. Okay. And sit right down. Okay, so that goes off, obviously, when the disc goes in and out. But... okay. What did I do with it? This one. Will he dance? Yeah. Okay. Second question. You won't die in there, right? We're gonna listen to this whole thing. All right, check it out. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to go get some water while you guys study this parrot. Okay? Study the parrot. I'm gonna go get some water. And right now, this is looking good. This is looking like a thing. But I'll be right back. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I was just getting water. Don't you even think about it.
Think about what?
Did you come to science with me?
No. Well, maybe a little, but
Oh jeez, that's loud.
it's just okay. Here we go.
You know, updating jukeboxes doesn't really take effect until you restart the disc, it seems. That's kind of annoying.
Updating jukeboxes.
Like if you update the volume on them, it doesn't like take place right away.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because the way the sound system works is it plays the sound at the current volume level, and then it just forgets it, and it's gone. You can't adjust a song already in place. Yeah. What do you got going on here?
Okay.
Watching
so,
your birds?
Watching birds. So here's the deal.
No. Washing birds.
Washing. Yes.
I think I
Apparently
got
we're
it.
washing the bird. Yes, there you go.
Let me ask. This is. I think I got this figured out. I see what you're doing here. You're gonna wait for the bird to stop dancing to know when to loop the song.
Right. Yes. So the
like
assumption
that.
is song ends, bird stops, skulk sensor stops, and we can use that to unlock the jukebox to drop the disc back in the system for next time instead of using some crazy etho hopper clock. Right.
Well, it would have to be per disc too. Yeah.
Right. You'd have to know. Mm-hmm. So this way we don't need all that.
Does the dancing work?
Well,
Like the bird stops?
It's setting it off, although the disc seems to have ended and the bird's not stopping dancing. So,
Well, the bird's not dancing on my screen.
oh, really?
Yeah.
But is this
Your bird's still dancing?
My bird's still dancing. Weird.
Oh, you got a busted bird, man.
But hang on, is the skulk sensor going off for you?
I don't think so.
Weird.
Well, give me place another skulk sensor down because I don't. It's wiggling, I think, but
Yeah, but it should be lit up, not dark, right? Oh,
Yeah.
the bird is still dancing for me.
that's weird. And you don't hear music, right?
No, there's no music. Where'd I put the other disc? Let me get another one. 13. Great. I only have the best of music around here. Oh, there. I took the disc out and now he's stopped. Oh, he keeps setting it off because he's standing on it. Yeah, he's still setting it off.
Okay, yeah.
See how that one's like
The
lit
one
up? Okay, so he can't be on
this
it.
This one's lit up.
All right, can we get him off of it? Yeah.
So the question is, will you hear a bird dance if he's on something else?
Oh no. Only if he's
You need
on
a
it.
short disc.
Yeah. Can we get him like close enough, but not necessarily on it?
No.
Eh?
Oh, did that triggered it?
It's triggering it.
Or is that us?
Question
is that us?
it doesn't stop because he's
It's
still
still going.
It's registering that he's still on it, so he's still triggering it.
Yeah.
Darn
It's got
it.
nothing to do with the music.
There's got to be a way to do this.
Does the bird's hitbox change when he's dancing? Probably not,
Ooh.
right? Put it back in.
Okay. No.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So he's not triggering it right now with his dancing. Wait, but he's on wool. What if we put him on
Is it
something
because
that's
he's
not
on
wool?
wool? Yeah.
Yep. Wait, does the water come out when
okay.
there's... Hang on. Oh, it does. Great.
Well, of course it does. Oh, the redstone.
There is a block that you can waterlog without it flooding like that, right?
The new mangrove nonsense,
The
right?
roots, yeah, the roots, they're great.
Well, it's actually all leaves now, I think.
Oh,
I think you can waterlog. I learned this from Cub.
okay. If
I
he's
think you
dancing,
can
he won't-
waterlog all leaves.
I never do anything with parrots, man.
Move a dancing bird.
Just push him around. Okay, now he's on.
Okay.
Now he's on
clearly
cobble.
on the box.
Okay.
Oh, it
darn
stopped.
Darn it! This could have been so good.
That was clever, definitely.
We need a better
That
way to
would've been
detect
so clever.
when a disc ends.
Yeah. It really should give off an observer update. I assume you've tried that, right?
Yeah. That's what this
it
setup was
doesn't.
for right here. Was testing
Yeah.
that too.
So I feel like the bird is still the right answer. You can't do it with his hitbox. Is there something else the bird would do if he's not dancing that he won't do when he is dancing that we could detect? Probably
I don't know.
not.
I
He
mean, his
just stands
hitbox
there,
doesn't
right?
change. What about the sensor on top of him, like above him? Would that make a difference? Do you have another one? I should. Yeah, I do.
What do you need, a skulk sensor?
Yeah, let's put it above him and see if it makes a difference. Probably won't.
Yeah.
But
I doubt it.
science. I was going to decorate stuff today, but okay, let's see.
No.
No, it's not setting it off.
No, it's not even gonna. It's not gonna do it at all because the bird's not making any noise.
How about string and an observer? String and an observer, right? Will he continue to, like, if he's in string?
It's just an animation. His hitbox isn't changing.
We need stuff. Oh man.
I'm honestly surprised. Like, that seems like a basic thing. Like, the jukebox should give off an observer update when the music stops.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
but why would they? Because they didn't intend to, redstonificate anything else. So.
Or, at the very least, the signal that comes off, right? So right now it's like, oh, if you put in a disc and it's whatever it is, it has a different signal. Like,
if it was diminishing based on how much of the song was left.
Yeah, put this back to
0
zero.
to 15.
When the song ends, put it back to 0. That would be great.
That would be ideal too.
Man. All right.
So many things.
You're interested in this science, I take it.
Oh,
you have a thing.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm here for this all, and I'm here for another reason too.
Oh, are you? Okay. What's up?
Yeah. Can I have a diamond?
A diamond?
Just one diamond.
That broke.
I need a diamond so I can make my own jukebox.
Oh my gosh. Okay, just
I want to be a real Minecraft player.
Just in case you lose your first one, you can make a few more after that.
Nice.
Holy
I'm
cow.
rich.
How are you so poor?
I'm rich. I'm rich.
Are you kidding me right now? A diamond?
I don't have a single diamond. Yeah, this is the extent of it.
I probably owe you way more than that for all the iron I've borrowed.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh man.
How else can we? Are you interested in still? I want to get this too.
I mean, if you want to brainstorm for a minute, I think
I don't need this for what I'm doing, but I am just for the sake of science. It sounds like fun.
I think my chat's into some science. They came to watch me decorate, of course, but redstone's way more fun. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Let's think. The parrot was a good idea.
But nothing changes about the parrot when he dances. There's no way to detect a dancing parrot, though. I don't think so.
I thought he was setting it off by dancing, but apparently, if you just stand on top of one of these, they're constantly set off, right?
Again, though, there's nothing. Like, I don't know enough about a parrot AI. What does a parrot do normally if it's not dancing? Will it just always stand there, or will it hover sometimes, or?
Well, it has to be sat down, or else it'll move, right? It'll follow the player. So you got to keep it sat. Will it dance if it's not sitting? Let's find out. Well, I can't unsit it while it's dancing, apparently. Okay. He's unsat. Yeah.
He will. Okay. So.
Oh, but then see.
Oh.
Yeah. If I move around,
birds don't teleport, right?
Yeah, they do. If I go far enough away, he'll teleport to me.
Oh, they do.
That's how I got him from the jungle just now.
Okay. Because I was gonna say you could detect his flight, and like if he flies every once in a while, that would mean the song is not playing. But I don't think it works that way.
Hey,
he'll just teleport to you.
He's got a mind of his own. What about allays? Something with allays? Allays dance too now, don't they?
No. Do they really?
Yeah. There's something with allays dancing. It's in the next version.
I don't even know where to get an allay. They're still magical to me. They're just these beasts that people conjure.
In the next version, 119.1, they dance, and that's how you breed them, apparently.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Do I have any leads? I probably don't have any leads. Leads would have been nice. Maybe put him on a lead so you don't have to sit him, and then he won't try to teleport to you. Yeah, problem is I don't have a lead.
Well, you got slime balls. You really picked some uplifting music here.
That's all I got. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. When you go ancient city, like exploring or whatever, raiding, that's all they give you is like, they give you, they give you, 13. And I put them all away.
Did you get the
so
shards? Did you? I assume you put together a shard one, right?
Yep. The recovery compass, right? I think I already put it in my ender chest. Good to have those. Let's see. Let's get a fence post. Ooh, anything we can do with an armor stand? Probably not. But you know, armor stands are basically the most magical item in the game.
They do all the science, yeah.
So there's that. All right, let's see. If we put him on a lead. Okay, not sitting. So now he won't
teleport
he
now.
won't teleport to me. But does that change anything?
Does he fly?
Oh, music is playing
I don't
right
think
now.
he does.
He doesn't like this.
He's not even dancing. He's on a lead. He's just like, I'm sad. I'm on a lead. Oh, there he goes. He just started.
Okay.
Because the song started. Okay.
But what good does this do?
Nothing.
You know how they like imitate mobs? Is there something they can?
Oh, because they
use
would.
with
If you
that?
put another mob next to him, how often do they imitate that mob?
Yeah.
And do they not do that while they won't do that while they're dancing?
Yeah, but imitation, like the sound coming out, probably not going to set off the sensor.
You don't think that'll set off a skulk sensor?
I don't know. We could try to lure a mob in here real quick. Find out.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking it's going to work, but
I gotta do a little bit more prep for my videos, so I don't have that time. I just wanted to stop by.
I want to do a little bit of science, not
Yeah, I don't
let's
wanna
hang
go
out
crazy
all day
here.
long and come up with game breaking stuff. Yeah. Oh.
Keep going though. Keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun.
I'll pay attention. Maybe peeps in chat will have some
Yeah.
ideas.
And thanks for the wealth you distributed to me. I
Oh
appreciate it.
yeah. I just collected
Thank you.
I collected from beacon sales. So again, that was probably partially yours anyway.
Probably. All right, dude. Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks. See you later. All right. Wool is blocking. Yeah, maybe the whole waterlogging piece actually has made this a little difficult to really get. I turned off the music now. I feel weird. Okay. So if we get rid of that and we do that, as long as he's not on it, right? So basically he's not going to move. Okay, he's not on it. I still feel like this has potential, right? Yeah, he's not setting it off. Yeah, I don't know. It's too bad. I thought it was happening when he was on top of it, but apparently if you're on top of a sensor, it just continues to go off. The allays throw items on empty jukeboxes or the one with disc. We don't have the voice mod thing. I'm talking right now through the microphone, and it's not setting off that sensor. That's only on Double Life. We haven't put that on Hermitcraft. Try a fish? Oh. But music won't affect. So the idea is that music has to affect it, right? That's why we thought of a parrot, because a parrot dances. An allay could be a thing. I don't have any allays. If it's hanging from the ceiling, what happens when the music turns on? Oh, because it's not able to stand on something to dance? You want to be cruel to my parrot? My brand new friend? You meanies. We're gonna hang my brand new friend from the ceiling. I can't reach. Do I have... No. Ah! Pig step and piglins? They don't always dance to that, do they? I thought they only danced when... That is so terrifying. That is so terrifying, especially for somebody that spent so much time in ancient cities this week. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Oh, what happened? I can't get him on there. Why not? There we go. Aha! Let's get away from that. Now he can't, now he's just stuck in fly mode. Oh, that's poor guy. His flying is definitely setting it off. Constantly. Interesting. Okay. Now let's reset the disc. Yeah, he can't dance while he's stuck flying. So there's no change there that we can detect. And it's basically animal abuse, so it's bad. Yeah. I need to get rid of these. Whoever did it, that's so awesome. I love it. But I did record me finding this bit, so at least it's not, you know, whoever set this up isn't going to waste. Quiet, 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 quiet. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Oh man. What a creepy stream with all this weird music and stuff. All right. Well, like I said, I think it's one of those things I might have to noodle on it a little bit, you know? Didn't want to completely derail my stream with the science today. Seems like a Pearl thing. Yeah, if I had to guess, maybe a green thing. Maybe a green thing as well. Like he had the same idea for his base. Could have been a green thing. I'm not sure. We'll just have to watch videos until I find out, because that's usually how we find things out. I've been blinded with science. I know. That got a little out of control. All right, let's save our guy here. Thanks for going with me on that ride. Oh, you okay, buddy? Where did he go? Oh, yeah. I'm scared of this. All right. If anybody thinks of anything else like that we could try that feels like it might be a winner, just let me know. I'll keep my eye on chat as best I can. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it could be either a green or a pearl thing. They're both kind of up to shenanigans all the time, so could have been either one. But yeah, let's get back to what we were here for today, which was we need to make this place look good. I want to make some progress. I promised it in my video and everything, so it has to happen. I was like, I'm gonna go work on making my storage system look good, and then I was like thinking, oh, we'll have the stream, and then I'll come back and be like, look at what we did. We did this on stream. It's amazing. And yet here we are. Hour and 20 minutes into the stream, have done nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. Nothing done. I need to check my phone real quick, sorry. Shoot. Yes. Dang it. I knew it. It said it was a spam call. Your service contract has expired or will be expiring shortly. Okay, it was a spam call, never mind. Only reason I cared was the refrigerator for the, we'll call it the guest house portion of the studio, is being delivered today between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m., which is like we're right in the middle of the window right now. So I'm assuming they're gonna be here anytime, and I may have to step away to deal with that. Hopefully not for too long. My wife's here as well, so hopefully she can handle it. But just in case, I need to be ready in case they call. At least let her know when they're coming. Anyhoozle. So that's happening. Refrigerator. You know, I might want some Gatorades or something in the fridge. No, of course. It's not gonna be Gatorade. I don't even drink Gatorade. Why did I say that? Might have some ahas in the studio, in the fridge. Ready to rock. My car's extended warranty. Didn't that sound like it? My parrot's on my shoulders again. I feel like not putting this disc in here because I'm gonna forget about it, but that's okay. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Why do I keep forgetting this? Like, we're hanging out in here. I can just, there you go. Go in the sorting system. That's what I made you for. I made you so I don't have to run around putting stuff where they actually go. Jeez. It's so funny. I'd make this whole system and then forget to actually use it for its whole purpose. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there's my recovery compass. You know I'm gonna need it. How do you get really good at Minecraft? Play many hours a day for 10 years straight. No, that's Well, I mean, that alone's not going to do it because here I am. I'm just okay still after this many years. But yeah, it does help. Play a lot of Minecraft. Watch other people play on YouTube and get some inspiration. Planet Minecraft or Reddit or whatever, where you can go to a lot of different places for inspiration. And then, especially like I got good at redstone by basically just watching tutorials and like building other people's stuff. And then every time I would build other people's stuff, oh no, I would try to understand exactly what was going on with the redstone. Okay, here's the problem right now. If I dig out stuff and it falls in there, it could cause problems. So I kind of need to cover this up. I'm gonna cover it with glass. We'll cover it up with glass just to be safe. Oh, I like this little new entrance we have. Tinted glass? Sure. Oh, that's black. I felt so confident just now. It's like, you got it! Let's do it! One of these has amethyst. Ooh, not much. Isn't this how you make... Oh, does it have to be just regular tinted glass? Or non-stained, probably. We don't have like... We have like different dyeing formulas, but it's not going to work for that. I don't have glass. Just do yellow glass. I mean, I don't even think you're going to end up seeing it in the end. I really just need it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put yellow glass there, and then that way, when I'm ready to take it out, because we're gonna put something else there, I'll just break the glass so I lose it. So it's gone, it doesn't fall as an item, and then we're good to go.
Impulse is a bit of a genius, it turns out.
Thank you, Etho. Brilliant. Brilliant. Did I dare anyone yet? No. I just retrieved the dare stick from Green as my as we are completed with the challenge itself. Oh, that wasn't good. All right. I guess we're at this level. I was hoping we could be one more down, but there's a track there that we absolutely can't block. And the whole point is that we don't have items falling into the hopper, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yep, there we go again. Okay. The reason why is because I want to dig this out. If we take a step back, look at this, right? The first thing you see is like, hey, look at this cool entrance, and then bleh, right there. Not looking good. Not looking good. So let's dig it out. Why don't I have any beacon effects? Haste would be nice. Yikers. I think all my beacons are covered up. Any idea who we want to dare? Yeah, we went and looked at the dare shrine a little earlier, and we got some good ideas. Green sent me some as well. I'll take a look at after the stream. I have a pretty decent one myself. Unfortunately, the person I want to dare is not actually entered into the dare contest. It's not a contest, really, is it? It's just a thing. Anyway, let me catch up because people have been doing amazing stuff and things for the last hour while we've been doing science. So. Yes, thank you for your patience, especially lightly lucid with the $4.20. Can you dig it over an hour ago? Hope you're still around so I could give you a proper thank you. My goodness. Hey, Impulse, hope you're feeling better. I told my therapist your streams help me a lot with my anxiety. She said to keep watching you, so you've kind of been prescribed to me now. Amazing. That's awesome. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This stream has been a little off kilter today, of course. Well, most of them are. So I guess we're just it's like, oh, this stream is weird, and you're like, yeah, every stream's weird. Why do you even bother saying that? River Kent, thanks for the 100 bits. Dare Ren or another hermit with Elytra to give it up for an episode and can only walk. Yeah, but I don't know how much fun that would be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think I start to feel like then it's just a burden on them and it's not really like that entertaining to watch. Again, like, think as a content, like something they can do that makes the viewer like smile, you know? That's what I'm looking for, but a decent idea. Mad Maddie, thanks for the 100 biddies. So this was when we were last talking about what we could do for the dare stick. How about Ren has to appoint a court jester, one maid, and one executioner. Oh man, and they could like role play some stuff out during the episode. That's not bad. That's like a dare on 3 people though. Ren, the jester, the maid, and the executioner. Although I mean, I did impact 3 people with wardens, so. Dadimus Maximus, thank you so much for the 31 months. Curious, is it better to watch the replays on Twitch or the second channel? Second channel. The second channel has like the Google ads, and the Google ad revenue is much better than the Twitch ad revenue. In fact, I don't even know, when you watch VODs on Twitch, do you get ads in the middle of the VOD? I don't even know. Anyway, it is better to, if you can't be here live, it's better to watch the replays on my second channel. Okay, you do get ads on the VODs. Yeah, the Twitch AdSense stuff doesn't pay as much as YouTube, so it's still better on YouTube. So many ads. So they bombard you with ads on the VODs, but then don't really give a lot of whatever money they've made from those ads to us here on Twitch, because, yeah. They wanted me to like activate 3 minutes of ads an hour or something like that, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. So, but you guys still get ads, even though I left that off. They're just like forcing them upon people no matter what I do in the settings. I'd rather just you guys have no ads ever here on Twitch, because it's live content, which means like if an ad comes up and you miss something good, it's live, you missed it, and that stinks. At least with a YouTube video, you know, it like pauses what's going on for the ad, and then you can get right back to where you're left off. But on Twitch, you like literally miss moments. So I'm not a huge fan of ads on Twitch. And if I could completely turn them off, I would, but I've tried. No matter what, they just always play them. Even sometimes for people that are subbed. Dalla DeMay, thank you for the 140 bits. Appreciate you. Urinal Cake, 500 bits. Amazing, thank you. Yeah, I did read your message last time. Los Deezy, thanks for the 200 bits. Andrew Moore, thanks for the 100 bits. Bunch of subs and resubs. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Mizu Pow with 100 bits. And Jay Cows with an amazing gift sub bomb. 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Jay Cows. You're amazing. Anonymous with the $5 can you dig it. Hi, I'm on a new SMP and was wondering if you have any advice for setting prices in your shops on Hermitcraft. I am terrible at it, actually, so probably not the person to ask. But take a look at, you know, certain servers. They have like just crazy amounts of diamonds, you know, and you kind of have to adjust your prices based off of how rich people are. Same thing with us here, right? Like we started to get too rich, and so it felt like we needed to like raise our prices or something. But then, you know, Ren came along and you fixed that basically by having us all kind of throw our diamonds away. So now like the prices make sense again. So yeah, you need to kind of understand inflation in the economy, right? Which is tough. It's tough. Got to get a feel for it. Basically, like the way I like to do things is like overprice them at first, and then if you're not getting business, bring it down, right? And so you basically let the people of the server tell you whether or not they're willing to pay that price. But if you go too low in the beginning, it's hard to raise your price, right? Because then, yeah, it's not good. It's not good if you raise your price after you come out with a price, because it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good either. Because then somebody's like, you know, oh, why is this 32 diamonds now when a week ago I could have got it for 8, you know? Doesn't feel good. Economy class with impulse. Yeah. Where's my beacons? They all got covered up when I did this build. All right, guys, we have to do it. Hopefully Tango's not watching or anything, because we're gonna.
Cheating? You cheater! Lame.
There you are. What happened to you? What covered you up? Oh no. Oh. Okay. I just have to remove that block, but in doing so, I need to be very careful. Okay. Somehow I need to do this. Everybody close your eyes. Thanks, chat. Just close your eyes for a second. Oh, wait. I can do this. I'll do this myself. Hold on. Haha. Thanks for closing your eyes. You guys are like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you strip me of my content? Mean. Because there's exclusive previews that are not mine to give. If they were mine to give, then you guys know how I feel. But yeah, my neighbor might have made some progress that is not something for me to show until they have shown it properly. Oh no, the beacon was jump boost. Just jump boost? All right, we're gonna have to go set that beacon. This is where the ad goes. Oh, oops. I should have played an ad. After all that talk about like ads and live content is the worst thing ever. I can't show you this, guys, so instead you're gonna watch an ad. I did see somebody give it. I'm a professional Minecrafter. Professional Minecraft. I literally just did the same thing 2 times in a row. Are you kidding me? Oh man, there. Never happening again. I saw somebody give advice to Twitch streamers that basically said, what you should do is when you take a break, play an ad. Dang it. I have to go down in there without you guys seeing again. All right, we'll be quick. Yeah, so they said, every hour, they said, first of all, they said take a break every hour because you should take a break every hour, which we kind of did because I had to go get water. So that's all good. All right, hang on. I can turn the camera back on. Boop. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have just come in through here. Sweet. And then when you take that break, that's when you just like manually trigger an ad to like get the ads. Because like if you do manually trigger ads, then they won't automatically play ads at the worst time possible. So there's that idea. But like we like to do Hermit Gang and stuff. So instead of, I don't want to play an ad when you guys could be listening to Hermit Gang. So I don't really love that idea. We're gonna be doing some digging, so that's what we need to do. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what to do about it. I want to just say stop forcing ads on people, please. They're trying to watch. We're trying to have a good time here. Oh. Somebody said black screen is lovely, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I not come back? Did I not reactivate it? Oh, that'd be a typical streamer moment. Go black screen and then never come back. Hannah Jefford, thank you so much for those 100 biddies. Appreciate you. Hazy Graphone, thank you for the 5 gifted sub bomb. Ziggurat, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. And Mizapow, the 200 bits. Really loving your base design this season. And I'm kind of trying to design my base after yours. Amazing. Well, good luck. I still am very unsure of a lot of the parts of this base, but then there's a lot of the parts that I've actually like envisioned already that I'm super excited about. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. I definitely need to continue making progress here because yeah, it kind of feels like I did a big part of it and then just kind of like was like, okay, I gotta walk away for a minute. It's it's typical, like let's not go too hard too fast and burn out. So yeah, you might have noticed, like how long ago was it the episode where it was like, I spent a week designing this or something like that, right? Or building this. Wasn't that the video where I did like most of the interior design of this? That video was a while back already. Taking breaks is important. Yeah, that's one thing I've definitely learned big time with, and doing 9, well, this will be my technically what I came in season 3, so this is like I missed season 1, missed season 2, so this is my 7th season of Hermitcraft. So in the 7 seasons of Hermitcraft, the one thing I have come to realize is that you can't, it's like a marathon. You can't go pedal to the metal the entire season. You won't make it out alive. I had a season where I got so burnt out, I took a month off. That season was what season? Do you remember? Season 5? I think it was season 5 because I had a mega build in season 5, super mega build. And I ended up just saying, I can't continue like this. I have to take a month off to rejuvenate. It was worth it, but I hated being away for a month. Yeah, season 5, it was that Atlantis base. It was huge. And so, you know, me looking at what I'm building now, it's got the same kind of vibe to it, that it's just massive. And if I try to do the whole thing in like one go, I'll end up in the same spot where, you know, I have to feel like I have to take a month off to recoup my energy. So I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try to just see that coming before it actually happens, and before a project burns me out, I'll walk away from the project, do something else that I find kind of fun and maybe more relaxing than placing millions of blocks or digging millions of blocks, whatever the case may be. I always my go-to is usually farming redstone. Yeah, the chocolate factory, I wouldn't say I got burnt out, but I was definitely on the brink of burnout in building the chocolate factory. That was a massive one as well. I was getting close. I could feel it coming. I was starting to lose a little bit of the excitement I had in building the factory up. And that's usually the first sign, is like, do I feel like getting on and building every day? Like, do I wake up and I'm like, I just want to build, you know, I just want to get on and build, and you're like excited about it, you're happy about it? Or does it feel like, oh, I got to get this done? It feels like it's never going to end. You know, you start to feel that feeling, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, I better be careful. Burnout coming. First time chatter. Elite Carl says, how was your day? It's great. It's great. I'm glad to be back streaming again. And, you know, we streamed twice on Friday last week. It was all good. And then I usually take the weekend off from streaming to be able to spend time with my family and get some other things done. And then on Monday, I was not feeling so hot. Wasn't feeling good. Overdid it on the weekend. I'm so super excited about how close we're getting with the studio being done. That any chance I get, I'm in there trying to make progress. And so over the weekend, I went in there, even though there's no air conditioning yet. They haven't turned on electricity to the place. I went in there anyway when it was 114 degrees out, and decided I was going to finish all the network cabling. You know, I had to put like the ends on. No, wait, no, that wasn't this weekend. No, this weekend was the doors. I was putting door handles on the exterior doors, and like one of those fancy deadbolt locks that are like fingerprints and app controlled and all that stuff, you know, and it's got like the keypad, it's fancy one, you know, one that like your Google and Alexa can control. Oh, I didn't say often, but use Alexa just by saying Alexa. I've actually been using, hang on one sec, it's right here. I've been using this Google thing lately. It's one of these little things. I've been using this lately just to like listen to music by the pool. And I think I like this over the Alexa one. For one really simple reason. This is a Google Home Mini. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I signed up for like a Google Drive, like extra space for my Google Drive, and they just sent this to me, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I have like the whole Alexa, you know, whatever system, Echo Dots and stuff. So I wasn't really interested in having like a whole nother home automation platform, but there's one reason why I like this better than the Alexa. Can anyone guess? One main reason, I should say. So far, it's actually better in a few ways, but the one main reason Nobody's gonna get it. No, the Google dot is just. Wait, hang on. We'll compare. 1 second. All right. So here's the dot. Here's the Google Home Mini. They're like pretty much the same. Waterproof? Is it waterproof? I don't know if it's waterproof or not. Did anybody, let me see if anybody got it. Siri isn't able to do some commands that Alexa can do. Nope. Hey Puka, how you doing, man? Hey Google, Haunted Knight got it. Haunted Knight got it. Of course, Haunted. So, with Alexa, hopefully I'm not setting a bunch of your Alexas off. With Alexa, you just say, Alexa, blah, 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 right? And I tend to set it off all the time on accident. Hey, Google. They added one word. You have to say, hey, and then Google. If this was, hey, Alexa, it'd be much better. Hey, Google. That extra word has saved it from getting set off all the time. That's all it took. Or you can do okay Google. See, I didn't know that. I like yelling at it. Hey, Google. And I found out, so I have Sirius XM, like in my car, you know, XM radio for like when you're on road trips and stuff. And it's nice to have an XM radio where you can't pick up like the towers or whatever for radio stations. And I found out that I can like play XM stations on this thing. So I'm just like, hey Google, play hits radio on Sirius XM, and it does it. That's what I've been using it for. Woo! Woo! We got a raid coming in. Oh, welcome Raiders. Do I have a torch, please? Hey, there we go. Now I'm nice and bright. Welcome Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Pearl, for the raid. Hopefully you guys had a good time. There's Pearl. How you doing? How you doing, Pearl? So, Pearl, did you put something in my base? Something that makes noise. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting there. I overdid it over the weekend in the heat, and you know, no, I wasn't feeling too good. I had a little heat stroke or something. It gave me a big headache. I'm okay now though. I'm much better. You didn't? Oh, wait, no, you're being sarcastic. Never mind. I don't know. I'll wait for your video. Everybody's gonna have to wait for the video to find out. I did have to remove it because we're working on it today. In case it was you. Oh yeah, my redstone box just sitting out and about. Great. I better put that away. Anyway, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome, Raiders. We are I'm trying to open up this entrance. Just the other day I was hanging out with Pearl and Gem, and we were literally hanging out on this bridge, having a grand old time, and I was like, ew. You know what I mean? Ew. Like seeing this bit of stone right here and it just blocking off the grand view of what could be was it did not make me happy. Yeah, I had an ew moment. J Harvey, thank you so much for those 1,000 bits, my dude. Appreciate you. I do feel like we should give a little light for you guys, yeah? Oh, you know what I could do? I could check this out, people. A new thing introduced to me. Look how dark it is. And then I go boop. And it's just a little bit better. Eh? Boop. Yeah, it's the boop button. Do you guys have a boop button on your keyboard? I just discovered it, actually. It's right after the F12 key. There's a boop button. No, actually, mine's before the F10 key. Gamma override. Yeah. I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, there's a mod for everything these days, right? But I didn't really consider like doing anything like that. But then, you know, you spend a lot of time in an ancient city and it's kind of dark. I mean, it's called the Deep Dark for a reason. So, yeah, it came in handy this last week. You guys will see in my next video. Which, if things all go well, because they always do, should come out tomorrow. Wait, what's today? Wednesday? Pearl, did your video come out today? She might be gone already. If so, that's fine. Somebody else can tell me. Did a Pearl video come out today? What's the name of the free cam mod? No video day. Okay. Soon, I bet. Free cam mod. Let's find out. Free cam. What do you know? Free cam by Hashalite. Click that to go to the website. No thanks. We can do things. Can change the speed and stuff. I'm not a big fan of this free cam because it's very like jerky. Where the last one we had, the floor's various tweaks one, was more like smooth, like when you're in spectator mode. Yeah, when we went to 119, I didn't reinstall the floor's various tweaks one. I know you guys are having the hardest time keeping up with what mods I use. Sorry. They change every time we do an update. So, yeah. I popped in this one because Azuma had it like... Basically, when we did the update, Azuma was like, so here's all the mods that I've tested for 119 that seem to be working. And I was like, okay, since I can't be bothered to go find out myself what's available, I'll just go ahead and pop that in and see how I like it. You can change how smooth that is? That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. And we should probably take a minute and do it right now while I have experts in the room with me, but must dig. I'm a dwarf and I must dig. Got some exciting stuff coming soon, by the way. I'll be making an announcement next week, which I'm very excited about. It's something that's been in the works for a long time. And before you say new plush, it's not that. But it is something you can get your hands on. Eh? Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Another child, no. I'm done. More Factor. No, not. Factor is not coming back until August. We'll be doing some Factor stuff in August, which is awesome. Looking forward to that too. Can't say. I can't say. Somebody asking about the Imp and Skiz podcast. Yeah, that should be coming sometime in the near future. I'm not sure if I can even like put my finger on a date for the podcast. Obviously, he's got to get over his COVID, and I have to get moved into the new studio and like set up, which could take some time. So the new podcast could probably still be like 2 or 3 weeks out, at least. My guess. We need to shave this back a bit, don't we? Sweatpants? You want sweatpants? What? Do you want some impulse sweatpants? That'd be awesome. Beards. You guys want beards, huh? It's not weird at all. You guys been doing some shopping on Amazon Prime? I sent out a tweet yesterday. There was something I ended up picking up. I'm going to have a new ring light. Currently, I have a key light and a key light, and that's it. It's like to my left and to my right, and it's like blinding. It's putting all this stuff on my forehead. And so what I've been wanting to do is change it up to have like actual 3-point lighting, where you have like the light right in front of you, and then you have one that's kind of off to the side, and then one behind you. So I ended up getting a ring light from Elgato. Elgato, just so that I can control with my Stream Deck like everything else. So yeah, I bought that on the Prime Day stuff. Apparently today is Prime Day Part 2, which is cool. But yeah, and then I picked up a gimbal for my GoPro. I'm going to use that to do the little studio tour once the studio's done. And hopefully, I've never used one before, but apparently it's supposed to like stabilize the stuff, stabilize your recording as you walk around with it. You got a GoPro Mini? Very nice. Very nice. Wait, no, did I say GoPro? Go XLR. I was thinking of GoPro, right? Go XLR Mini. Nice. Yeah, that's good. I thought about it getting like the Mini because I could use some more sliders on mine, and you can kind of like chain them but I decided I would not do that because they take up a lot of room on the desk. And I'm trying to, I'm actually going to try to minimalize what's on my desk in the new studio setup. Go more minimalistic, sleek look. So, didn't buy anything. Diapers and formula is what you need at the moment. Yeah, okay. Little one. Nice. Nice. I finally got my Amazon like affiliate stuff back. I had it for a while. I had my own like shop or whatever. And then something happened with it and I had to go through their like tech support to get it back. I don't know why my mic's been on this whole time. Yeah, I had to go through their tech support to get it back. And I finally got it back. So like I have like if I have to like update it with all my stuff. But if you go to like amazon.com/shop/impulsesv, there's like a page that will list all the gear that I use for streaming. And some things have changed. Like my keyboard has changed, my mouse has changed, but for the most part it's got a lot of this stuff I use for streaming. Because I get asked a lot like what my equipment is. So it like lists, you know, my Shure SM7B and my Go XLR and all that stuff on there. So Haunted, you can restore that link finally. we used to have. In fact, it's kind of cool because if you do go look at the stuff that I have and you like click into it, then basically if you end up buying anything on Amazon, it supports me. You get commissions off of stuff you buy, even if you don't buy anything that's on my page. If you buy like, if you go like Prime Day shopping or whatever, I can get some commissions from the things that you buy, which is pretty cool. It's like the most super simple way to support me without directly giving me money, basically. Like if you're just shopping Amazon and you click any of my affiliate link stuff first, and then you buy whatever you were gonna buy, they'll give me some commissions off of whatever you purchase, which is very interesting. So there you go. Yeah, thank you, Haunted. So there's the link, right? Amazon.com/shop/impulsesv. Like go into that, click on anything, like click on the Shure SM7B and take a look at what, you know, and I think it's actually, that might be on sale. I can't remember. I think that might be on Amazon Prime sale. I think it might be. There's some kind of Amazon Prime thing with it. Anyway, doesn't matter. After that, you can shop for whatever you want, and they'll still like give me kind of like commission credit for whatever it is you end up buying, which is pretty cool. I may or may not also give my wife that link all the time before she goes shopping. Click on this first before you buy anything. It's not international, unfortunately. No, I haven't set that up yet. I'm so behind on a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's only for the US orders at the moment, but there is a way for me to set it up for the international orders as well. I just have to go through a thing that I've been too lazy to go through. But my page was down. They had done something and like my page was broken and it took them forever. So now that it's back up and running, I'll definitely take some time to do that. I'm gonna be super busy for the next week. Actually, this entire month. This entire month I'm gonna be super busy, but I'm hoping to move into the studio this weekend if they get the power on and the AC turned on. I might go for it. I might just go in there even though it's not technically done. So yeah, things might get weird. Maybe starting next week. Because I'll be in a space that's like not really fully complete, but at least I'll be able to be comfortable with air conditioning and have power and stuff. Just reminded you your AC's broken. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's gotta be insane. Especially if it's... I assumed you're here in Arizona, which means you're hating it. Use the sorter. Yes, okay, we'll use the sorter. Here you go. Oh, you go in there, you go in there. Thank you. Thank you. Please put that away for me. Awesome system that you are. Don't wait for the end and for the surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get in there, you know, just get in there and start getting situated, basically. Ooh, let's take a look. Okay, so that's done some good. it's cool now because you can see more of the sword portal. But at the same time, I almost feel like because of perspective, do these walls kind of need to like open up? You know what I mean? Like, do we need to shave this back and everything this way because of the perspective? Like, get rid of all this, and the ceiling almost feels like it needs to go up at least to the top of that. Like, it can angle down slowly. It's gonna have to meet that doorway. But yeah, we need to dig all this down, don't we? Chat's like, yes, 100%, yes. Keep walls for a bit and then grand opening. Yes, yeah, you're right. There's gonna be like redstone. I was gonna do a redstone door, but after like talking to Pearl and Gem about it a little bit, they both kind of thought it would be better to just leave open visually, you know, for a couple reasons. One, like, redstone doors are cool and stuff, but like, imagine every time you go in to my base, you have to like wait for a door to open, you know? There's like a functional aspect to it that is just kind of annoying. I was gonna do a redstone door to the entrance to the factory last season too, and ended up not doing it because just having a hidden door was just so much more convenient. Want to give it the grand appearance once you get to the end of the entranceway. Yeah, there's just I think the entranceway technically ends about here. So like you can almost see like where I have it. Yeah, it's like this. So this is what I would shave back. Everything to here, this would all stay. Hello? Oh, jeez. Yep. Sneaky? You being sneaky?
No! Well, that was a voice crack.
You did just stream for however many hours, so we'll let it slide.
Nothing happened. That wasn't me. What are you talking about?
Oh. How you doing, Pearl? I don't even know where you ended up. You're just hiding somewhere.
You got mice in your walls.
Yep. That's we call the exterminator. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you're like you're stuck in the sorting system.
Peekaboo.
There you are. Oh, don't you have some
not stuck
editing
at
to
all.
do?
Fine.
What are you doing here?
I have some recording to do. That's what I have to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What you
But
doing? What you working
need
on?
to not remove this stuff, okay?
It was you. It was. I'm literally working on this pathway today. So it was like, I can't.
Did you destroy it or did you keep it?
No, I have it. You want it back? Yeah. Okay. What'd you have? A couple shriekers, couple sensors.
Something like that. I can't remember how many shriekers I put down, if I'll be honest.
All right, hold on. Let me hook you up here. Let's see. What do we have? Okay, there's that.
How many did you end with at the end of the day?
No. Not a lot. It looks like, yeah.
Impulse, it looks like you
Not-
need
not too
a
many.
sorting service.
Oh, I do.
service.
I just need to dump these in. It's just because I was showing them off on camera, you know? Like,
Right,
letting
yeah,
all the
yeah,
people
yeah,
see how much amazing
Yeah, you're not
stuff.
building a
Okay,
choker monster at all.
here you go.
Oh!
There you go. A little bit for you. Your
Oh,
troubles.
that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That
well,
work?
thank you. You didn't have. Yeah. You honestly, you just brought me up to the amount of shriekers that I had originally before I pranked no one on the server.
Oh, so when I visited Grian, that was you? I thought he installed that. Oh.
In his own place. No, don't tell him. You know. But hey,
Okay.
I know a certain someone that did something at Krals's place, right?
Yep.
That you.
Yep.
That got me. I got shock blasted. from
Did
a
you
warden.
really? You got Sonic
Yeah.
boomed?
I was like,
nice.
let's put one down here. Why am I blind? Oh, there's a blast in my face. Cool stuff.
Oh
All
my
right,
goodness,
so yeah,
nice.
that happened.
That's awesome.
So I didn't put one down there. I'm like, okay, this guy's Kralis is sorted.
Nice. I wonder if I'm going to get more than, well, I mean, obviously now I've gotten more than the 3 people that I pranked with it. You got 4 because you stumbled across. I wonder how many other people. Ooh, Azuma. Apparently Azuma ran into it too.
Oh,
Amazing.
okay.
That might have been the best one that I did because I kind of left him out in the open by a portal where he could get people. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I didn't see him until late. I honestly didn't know he was there until I got blinded. I was like, oh, why am I blind? These shouldn't be spawning
Oh,
wardens.
right. He's
And then I got
silenced.
blasted.
Yeah, he's silenced so you don't hear it coming. Yeah.
That's why I didn't hear his heartbeat. I was like,
Yep.
why don't I hear anything right now? What's going
That's
on?
awesome.
Oh, you cheeky
Oh,
nugget.
and Jevin got blinded by scars. Oh, I'm getting everybody. I'm getting the entire server with
God
this.
has one?
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no one to
I
scare
went
us.
to everybody's bases, but I only saw the one at Kralis's.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen the one if you did B-Dub's tower. You wouldn't have seen that because it's
I
in the
didn't
basement.
actually do B-dubs because
Oh,
I
there you
didn't know like where he was basing now
Gotcha.
because he's all over the place, right? He's at different locations,
Yeah.
and I don't know where his big doorway is, so I wasn't able to get B-dubs.
If you did Scars, you know, his new
I
Disneyland
did
type
Scars.
thing is so big you probably just didn't come across it. So
Yeah, no, I just stuck it near his chest monster, which is massive,
Oh, yeah,
by
that's
the way.
on the
But
other
at
end
least
of
he
where I
has
put
it
it.
organized.
hey, these are gonna
Yeah.
go in the systems right now. Okay, maybe not right now.
Yeah, do it
right
do
now.
it right now.
Fine.
Right now, yeah,
Fine.
right now. Don't let it
Fine.
don't let it be messy. Do
I
it.
don't even know
Right
what's
now.
in these.
Do
It's just gonna go in the system. We're gonna hope for the best. I mean,
yeah,
they built
do
this fancy system. There we go. Shulker boxes go.
Gonna break the entire thing.
This is a stress
How
test.
do you-
That's what they call it. Stress test.
How
Everything
do you
goes
figure
in.
this
Okay,
stuff
well,
out?
this is going in.
Seriously. Say it.
Well, you see, my friend Casildus is a bit of a genius, as it turns out.
Oh, that's right.
And,
yeah, that's right. You had a designer on us as well.
Yeah.
Still though, this is insane. How do people do this?
Yeah, he's got like a way to detect if it's a shulker box, and then it knows it needs to unload the shulker box, and then when it's done with the shulker box, it puts it in a little thing down here so you can get your empty shulker box back. It also detects if items are non-stackable, because non-stackable items you can't do an item filter on. So those end up coming back in this chest, so you can see like totems and stuff. Ooh, I had the other side disc this entire time. We could have listened to good music earlier. Anyway, I've been playing 5.
You've been playing music discs in here? Jeez.
Yeah. We were trying to come up.
base.
We were trying to come up with a system. We're doing some redstone science. So you know that here on Hermitcraft we had a little thing where you can actually put music discs in a jukebox via redstone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing was, we wanted to find out, like, can we detect when the song's over to pull the disc back out? You know what I mean? Otherwise, it just sits in the jukebox. So we were trying to figure out, like, oh, that's why I have a parrot. Because the parrot dances to music. Like, when he dances, does he set off a skulk sensor? And then when he's done dancing, because the disc ended, skulk sensor stops sensing that, and then, you know, that could be a trigger. Turns out that didn't work out. But anyway,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're doing some cool science with that kind of stuff. And that was also, I had
Well,
to
it does
remove
look fun.
your stuff because it was going off. I was right under here.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It kind of annoying when you come down here all the time. I expect people to break them, to be honest. I don't expect anyone to keep them.
Well,
I just wanted to get a few.
I visited Grian earlier, and let me just say, that was way more terrifying than mine here, because it was. Did you put like 1 million shriekers in his or something? Because it was so loud.
No, I just put one.
It was. He must have.
One and a sensor.
He must have liked it and added more or something, because it about blew my eardrums out when I visited him.
Maybe I need to go have a look. Maybe that's something
Yeah.
I need to check out.
Yeah, go into like his
Okay.
main entrance, and yeah, it's quite frightening.
Okay, all right. I will be back later.
All right, see
I'll
ya.
look at this. See ya.
How many people was that bugging this entire stream that these blocks were missing? I used them. I took these out as I set the filters because it was like a quicker path. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Yeah, it was a way quicker path. So, but then I left them out after I was done setting the filters. All right, so the items are going through the system. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, look. So we should be seeing stone coming in. Oh, it's done already? Where's it coming into? Uh-oh. What's it putting in? Usually what happens is when it's lit up like this, it's going into this chest. But I don't see any items coming in. Uh-oh. See anything flowing in? Oh, no, it's done. We missed it. All right, we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, could be the hopper behind. You're right. Yeah. That's probably what's happening. The hopper behind us. Whoa, hi, dog. Does that mean my delivery's here? No. Barking at the TV, probably. My dog watches TV. It's so annoying. All right, are you turning the corner? Or are you emptying there? I'm confused. The lights aren't... Oh, no, here we go. Yeah. So it's like the next light over is where it's emptying into. So it's working. It's working. Woo! Very nice. All right, I do need to take a quick break. You remember when I went and got all that water? I drank a lot of that. And you guys know how biology works, so I'm not going to explain anymore. I will be... Let's do some Hermit gag, and I'll be right back, yeah? All right, see you in a second.
Listen, Grian, nobody touches my bush. You're done. It all started when Green touched my redstone. He played himself like a xylophone, set on automatic. Dark Monster is a savage with technical skills and crazy vocal acrobatics. I'm a legend of the NHO with Etho Beef and Double O. Doc MC is coming for you sevenfold. Got Randog and other fireman to douse the flames that you shoot at this Leviathan. Iskell can try again.
You think I'm in hiding? I'm just biding my time. Putting pen to paper, coming up with rhymes. With a star-studded group who got together just to crush you. Once we start something, you know we're gonna see it through. I'm the not the soldier who brings the fight at first light. Y'all had to inside, so now I gotta end. You're guilty of getting murdered with words. Y'all are outgunned. Go home, nerds.
Hermit gang, 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 Hermit gang.
If you think you can stop the symmetry, that's false. Your team is dialing for help, but I'm ignoring their calls. And when their bodies dissolve, you know that False is on a killing spree. Try to stop my PvP and perish painfully. I'm the queen of hearts, heads and body parts. She diamond armor, come competitor. My martial arts, I'll send a poison dart to make you breathe your final breath. G-Team's name will be the only thing left.
Caffeinated, animated, redstone innovator. My behavior's crazy, can't face me. Impulse is never lazy. Tango, why would you betray me? Now my scope is aiming. Better run from cover from all the gas balls that I be taming. Without a sound, without no hesitation, my creations are amazing. Better watch your step or the G-Team will end up blazing. Who's the better team? There is no controversy. But before it's said and done, y'all be begging us for mercy.
Hermit gang, 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 Hermit gang.
Oh, X gon' give it to ya, I'm gon' give it to ya, X gon' give it to ya, what? Lyrical boxing, dropping blows on all my foes. In the G-Team, they're looking unclean, needing some sunscreen. Burnt by words to hurt this herd of nerds, it's absurd how my rhymes got them injured. Danger, danger, I got lasers to cut them up like razors. It's flexing season and I got flavour. No weak defences like trenches and fences that these dense heads are presenting. They're presenting them alright. They're not very good. I could walk over that. I could jump over that. I could use an ender pearl. Use my elytra. Come on, G-Team. Jeez.
You know, I don't know what to say. Let me see.
Hermit gang, 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 Hermit gang.
Now I'm back, got some things I wanna say. Yeah. What's the letter that starts the alphabet? Hey, ladies get in line, the diggity be on the way. Kev, Cleo don't know who she freaking with. Ooh, all the signs say to notify her next of kin. This diggity doll been dropping bombs, nothing but hits. Hey, spit that right again, cause the message is I can mumble rap and still be the best there is.
Hermit gang, 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 Hermit gang.
Oh, you wanted me to do a verse? I'd have to check with G-Team. I mean, I'll have to check with my schedule and see if I'm able to do that sort of thing, you know. Busy guy. Oh, verse? Oh, you know. Oh, bananas. You know. just don't know if it's a good idea for me to be part of this song.
And we're back. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my gosh, I went and took a peek at the stucco they're doing on the guest house / studio, and it's the first time I haven't seen this like white foam covered by like chicken wire looking stuff in like 4 months. No, 3 months. I think they came, yeah, about 3 months ago and did that. They finally covered it with some stucco. They call it the brown coat or whatever. It's just brown. It's kind of like the base coat before they put the little texturing on. Oh, but it actually looks like a thing. It looks like a thing. Hang on. Let's do this. You guys want to? I can show you. I can show you. Let's do it. I have a camera. I don't know if you're gonna see it well on if I show you my phone, but we're gonna do it anyway that way. We're gonna do it anyway. Can you guys see? That's what it looks like right now. Green screen's kind of, I know that it's blurry. Yeah, so that's like the back of it or whatever. Well, it's the front of it is the sight we see. Like, but yeah, it's brown now. There's a whole structure there. I know there's a bush in the way. There's a bush in the way. It's hard to see through the bush, but I got a little Arlo camera there that can see it. But I got a GoPro mounted up on the up above, like on towards the top of my house. That's time lapsing the whole thing. It's not that camera view. Don't worry. That camera view is my security camera that I can look at anytime and see. Stucco is a West Coast thing for yeah. You got to have like dry weather for their stucco to work. Most people will do like side paneling and stuff, which probably would have been easier maybe. I don't know. Let's pop this in there. Anyway, it's coming along. It's starting to look like an actual thing, which is awesome. I've been swimming like in the pool the last couple weeks and just like staring at this. I don't know. It just looks so bad with the foam board around it, you know? So it's really cool to see it now have a different color, have an actual color, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow, if the electrician comes tomorrow like he's supposed to. That's the other thing that's been a problem, is a lot of all these like contractors, they'll tell my main, what do you call it? Like we have like a general, right? The general contractor that like organizes everything, and then there's like all these subcontractors that actually like do the work, you know, like the electrician and the plumber and all those people, like the stucco people. Anyway, they'll tell my main dude, hey, we're gonna come by on this day and do it, and then they'll tell me that, you know, get me all excited, and then they don't show up. And I'm like, so what happened? And they're like, oh, I don't know, they said no, they couldn't come, and they're gonna do it, they'll do it next week instead. I'm like, oh, quit it, don't lie to me. I hate that. They work when they want to work, basically. Yeah, you're right. I think a lot of these people, they're mainly doing like full size houses. So to like come by and do a mini house, if you will, is not something they care to do. My dad's an architect and says contractors are the worst to work with. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's been a little frustrating. So the people doing the stucco today, they actually said they'd be out 3 weeks ago. I was told 3 weeks ago they were coming to do the stucco, and then they didn't. And I'm like, what happened? I'm really tired of looking at this chicken wire. Oh well, it's happening. Patience is not something I have a lot of, so it's been pretty frustrating for me. This project's been going on since October. Well, they broke ground in January. We hired them in October 2021. So like this has been going on, you know, getting up on, you know, a year and a couple months. So 9 months since we first like pulled the trigger and said, yes, we're doing this studio. And then January 1st, they broke ground. And so it was like, oh, it should just be like 4 months or so. I think at one point I told everybody that the Imp and Skiz podcast was going to start, like the first one we were shooting to have out would be like May 5th. I remember saying that for some reason. And we missed it by this much. Missed it by this much. Was way off, but that was going off of like estimations that my the contractor gave me, like the main contractor. They said like, oh, this, once we get building, it should take, 4 to 6 months. So maybe I was being optimistic. No, that's what I did. 4 to 6 months. I was like, okay, well, 5 months on average then, right? January plus 5 months means May, right? So I thought we'd be good. I thought we'd be up and running in May. And it's the middle of July. Way past 6 months. Oh well. I'll be in soon enough. 1 + 5 = 6. Yeah, you're right. January. So you get to February, that's 1. March, that's 2. April, that's 3. May, that's 4. So yeah, 4 to 6 months. So 4 was on the low end. Me thinking May would have been low end. Yeah, you're right. Didn't say what year. True. All right, let's shave a little bit more of this back. Gosh, I might have to cut the clip in my video where I was like, we're gonna make this look better, because we really haven't done a lot today. We've done a lot of goofing around, which has been cool. We've had some visitors. We had some visitors. We went to, we had a thing with Gran, with the Dare Stick. Tango stopped by. We did some science. Pearl stopped by for a little bit. I gave her a ton of the catalysts and streakers and stuff. She's actually like, I thought, when she said she was like trying to get a bunch, I thought she was like collecting them for building materials. I thought she was gonna like decorate with them. I didn't know she was gonna go around pranking people. A whole roof of skulk. Yeah, actually that fits her build quite well, doesn't it? Oh, Andrew, thanks for the 100 bits. Have a customer that wants a job done ASAP, but material required is on back order until January. It's a 2-day job. Oh, that is rough. Yeah, that's another part of it too. Supply chain has been really bad. So one thing that definitely held up our project was I don't know if you guys saw it. When I showed that picture, maybe I can show you again. There is, I'll bring it up. There's probably like people back there. You're gonna see like contractors scratching their butts. Hopefully, their pants are all the way on and stuff. Come on, connect. There it goes. All right. Yeah, I don't actually see anybody currently working. So this right there is double doors, double sliding glass doors, right? That's kind of like the back patio door. And they pocket into the walls. So you slide them open and then they can't be seen. They're like completely hidden in the walls. That door, when we ordered it from the door place, took 4 months alone to get. We ordered that door back in January. So that was part of the holdup. So I can't blame, I can't blame everything on my contractors or anything like that, or on any of the contractors, but some of it. Dumbledore. Ooh, pocket Dumbledores. Yes. They're really cool. They're super cool. Love them. But yeah, it was like we waited so long for the doors to come, and we didn't think it was going to hold up the project, but it did at one point. It was like nothing else can get done until the doors are done type thing. So that was a bit of a bummer, but we'll be in there soon enough. Super excited about it. My wife will be happy when I stop obsessing over it, I'm sure. I like go in there and like I went in there and just started like vacuuming, with like a shop vac, because they're in there working all the time, and it's like getting debris everywhere, and I'm like going in there with shop vacs and I went in there with a Swiffer and like kind of like mop the tile and stuff. She's like, what's the point? They're just gonna come in and mess it up tomorrow. I was like, yeah, I know, but I want it clean. This is my space. It's got to be perfect. I did the TV mount as well. Can't wait to show you guys. So I have like my desk set up just like I have right now, except off to the side and up a little bit is going to be a TV. That I already have. It's a really nice LG TV. It's a brand new 2022 model. So I put the mount in, mounted on the wall, because I ran all the cables through the wall, so they're all hidden. So yeah, I'll be able to like game and then like kind of like turn and game on the Xbox is the idea. I have my PC and then like Xbox. I might get a new console. I might get a new console. We'll see. I'm not sure which. Is it worth getting a new console right now when the Xbox... What's the latest Xbox? I have the Xbox X or something? Series X? That's not the latest one, is it? No, what was the one before that? I don't have the X. I don't have the latest one. I have the one before that. What was that one? Oh, that's where I'm getting confused. I have the Xbox One X. And then they came out with the Xbox X. Right? And I didn't get that one because I realized I don't play that much console. The only console that I play from time to time anymore is the Switch. And it's just like Mario Kart, pretty much. So I didn't get the Xbox X, but at this point, are they getting close to a new Xbox? Because I don't want to buy a console now that's like a year old, you know. So how close do we think they're getting to a new console? The Switch is awesome. Yeah, the Switch is. I've always been very impressed with Nintendo's consoles since the beginning. Like the very first console I ever had was Nintendo NES, you know, back 1989, I think I got it. Mario Kart stream with Skiz when? I did do a Mario Kart stream with Skiz. For the Dunkin' Donuts thing. Remember that? Not Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' at home. It was Dunkin' at home. I did do that. But he was only allowed to join me for like an hour, which was a bummer. But yeah, he's got a Switch too, and he's got a way to hook it up. So that might be a thing. He really enjoyed it, for sure. All right, at this point, we need to transition from copper. I can't really come down right here. What we want to do is VR streams. I got an Oculus Quest 2 for Father's Day, which I haven't played a lot of, to be honest. I don't have the space yet, so that's another thing I'm excited for with the office, the new studio, is I'll have some space to play VR. And Skiz has VR as well, and he wants to play. Yeah, he wants to do like a Phasmo stream. I don't know how well Phasmo VR will be in a stream though. I could see that getting kind of like nauseous somehow. I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'd have to figure out how it's gonna work. Among Us. Did Among Us VR come out? Are they still working on it? Because that'd be super cool too. It might be really hard to get enough people for Among Us. Unless, well, you can probably mix and match, right? Can you have some people playing non-VR? Is this thing done sorting? No. It takes a while. I'm gonna not put any more in here because it'll still be sorting by the end of the stream. Which is bad. Copper. Yeah. we'll give it take a load off here because it does take a while to sort through as many items as we just dumped in. I'll probably have to, after the stream, log out and leave myself AFK right here. Just so that it has time. Alright, where'd we land on the console stuff? Should I wait? Should I wait on getting a new console until like the next, whatever's next comes out? PS5 Pro and new Xbox Series X expected in 2023. All right, Wobble Bob. Thank you. So it's probably worth the wait. 2023 is not that far away. They usually announce that stuff in like September, right? Don't they have, doesn't Microsoft do their big announcement thing like in September? I forget what they call that. All rumors not confirmed. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm good though with my Xbox One X for now, right? Like, is there any reason to jump to the new version when another one's just around the corner? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna enjoy my VR headset. I'm gonna enjoy, try to get some usage out of my consoles that I currently have. And then when new ones come out, we'll do that, and then we can do some consoles type streams. All right, let's get some decoration going. Yeah, I just cleared that out. Let's see if we can wing it. We'll get a little bit of that, 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 a little bit of that. Oh yeah, just a little bit of everything here. Probably going to, I don't know, polished maybe? We'll see if that works. Maybe the tiles are better. Deep slate, of course, though. Deep slate all the way. Ooh, stairs. I'm grabbing everything. Not that. Not cobbled, though. We don't need no cobble. Games run smoothly on Series X. Yeah, I bet. I mean, it's the latest and greatest, right? Echo VR. I've heard a lot about the Echo VR thing. That's something worth checking out, for sure. All right. I decided this was the end of the path. This actually works out quite well because look at where we're lined up with the storage or the sorting system right here. So the hard thing right here is going to be, how do I make my transition? I feel like we can afford to step down right here just a little bit. So that's a slab. Let's build up. So if we did this, that way it kind of like hides the transition a little bit. Oops. Uh-oh. That's not good. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Good. Oh no. Oops. All right. We'll come back. All right. Let's do this. I'm not going to do any variations on the blocks though, just yet. But then what we could do is, I can't get up there. I can't get up there. A little bit of step down because we don't need this to be super high ceilings like it is. And then I'll kind of help with bringing it down a little bit because we got to come down here anyway. So yeah, now that we've got kind of a hard line here, but at least you don't see it. That's kind of the point, right? Like right here, it just looks like it's going to drop off and then you will see it as we come out. And then I wonder if we should do the same variation in the path that we did here. See how we've got like the bricks. We do have some cobble. Okay, I do. I'll need to get more. Should probably stick with that variant, I would think, right? I know, if only I had jump boost. I poo-pooed the jump boost. Oh, man. Do slab slope. Yeah, I kind of have that already. I'd like to get rid of that slope right there if I could. But I don't know if I want to go down one more just yet. Yeah, we could slab slope this instead of stair right here. This feels a bit abrupt, doesn't it? So instead of that, let's do this instead of stairs. That'll be better. And then let's just kind of get some variation here with this. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. That's better. I'm not a big fan of stairs. Like, they just feel too steep, you know? So we can step down a couple times here. And like that. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be better. And I feel like I could, let's see, we gotta go underneath and take a look to see how this is gonna feel in here. Because we will need to meet up right there with something. I think right there, that's gonna be it, because that's also on the half level. So we don't have to worry about spawning as much either, which is nice. So I think we keep it at that height and carry it across, straight across. And then we could put a block right in there to fill it out. What block would look good? We need to fill in that space right there. I heard Minecraft in VR is like nauseating. Oh man. Rob42, thank you so much for the 142 bits. Says with the studio fridge, you can stash factor smoothies and maybe get to drink a couple yourself. Yeah, hide them from the kids when they come in. Go stash them in my studio. Yeah. That's a great idea. Oh, Andrew, thanks for the 100 bits. Oh, I did read your message, Andrew. Nice. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for the 100 bits. Finally got to a live stream. You usually watch me on YouTube. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. Glad you could make it. Thank you. Nerdy Kitten, thanks for the 100 bits. Dwarven Biddies. Larderick, thanks for the gifted subs. Appreciate you. You guys got a hype train going again? How you do this? You guys are amazing. Thank you. It's uneven. You mine too much on one side. Yeah. Well, we'll fix it. I see what you're talking about. We have the border there, and not there. That needs to come off, I think. Unless we widen. Well, it's gonna stop actually. Yeah, it's gonna stop. So we'll have to figure that out too. I think it'll kind of span out. Copper in between? Copper? A lot of people saying copper. Is that just because you see that copper there? Oh, turned copper though. Okay, yeah. I keep looking at that like it's the same thing. Turned copper, that's the name for it. Now it's oxidized. Yeah. Would love to not go cut on this, but expensive. Right? Why wax oxidized? Why would I do that? Why would I wax oxidized copper? That means it's turned as far as it's gonna go, right? Why wax it? Something not green. There's already too much green in here. True. Yes, I see what you're saying. That could be an overwhelming sense of green. What other color could we end up? Oh. Oof. Gold? Gold? Gold's the other color we have to kind of tie in, right? Gold's the other, like, it's our other accent color in here. So the idea with the inside of the base is that it's mostly got the green, the blacks, like from the deep slate, and then the golds. And then we have a little bit of purple too, but like, I wish these weren't so teal, to be honest. Like, you look at this, and like you have those sea lanterns, which look great with the green, but these aren't green to me. These are more bluish, you know? So these, I may end up replacing these with just regular lanterns to bring more of the gold into the mix. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change out all those lanterns. All right, let's go for gold. Diamond blocks. I can afford it. You saw how much I gave. Oh no. Tango, I'll trade you diamonds for gold. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I have diamonds in here. I don't know where they came from. Shoot. I'm not very rich on the gold, peeps. Like, I don't have any. Uh-oh. We need gold though. Like, this is the block we've decided. Hey, there's two. Dang it. I need gold. I need more gold. Ha. Don't tell Ren, he's gonna be angry. Oops. Those should have gone in the fountain. Don't tell anyone. Ancient Soul, thanks for the 100 biddies. Sounded very dwarven, I know. What are we gonna do, peeps? I mean, I do have this raw gold, but I really need these for raw gold blocks, so I'm not gonna throw those in the mix. Tango's gold farm. It's kind of far though, isn't it? Let me put all these blocks back right here. I'll put them in the chest above so I know where they were. All right, we decided no more green. That was a good call. That was a good call, chat. You kept me from making a mistake. Let's go see if we can find... Yeah, how is nobody selling gold? Is nobody selling gold? I would buy gold. Yellow frog lives? No, I think we need to stick with the idea with the gold. I think the gold is the way. Gold is the way. We just have to go do it. We have to go find it. It's fine. It's fine. How do you get to Tango's gold farm? Help me. So the goal today for me is to wrap up my video. Currently editing. I have enough footage, oddly enough. Like I'm good on footage. And I just gotta edit it. I think you guys will be pretty impressed with the first part of the video. The rest is just kind of fun shenanigans, adventuring and stuff. But the first part of the video I did, actually it's not even the first part, it's the second part. First part of the video I do a little ancient city shenanigans with the soup trio, which I'm still in the middle of editing. We had a fun time, for sure. Can't wait for you guys to see that. Second part of the video, I did some other ancient city, more technical stuff, which was cool. All those shriekers and skulk sensors that I gave to Pearl, there's a reason why I had an abundance of them, because they were really easy for me to get. So I want to you guys will see what happened there. Should be out tomorrow. It's pretty much got to be out tomorrow. I have to finish it today because the next day is Double Life, and then yeah. So I don't want to wait 2 more days for it. It's already been 5 days or something like that. I don't like going that long in between episodes. I really hope I'm... Yes. I just took a stab at that. All right. This farm's like pretty good, right? Like he's going to have plenty of gold. Please. Well, we just need a bit. It's fine. We'll just clean up the... You can tell this is one of those things where he emptied the chest and then, like, the hoppers then funneled in afterwards. And that's all we have is, like, the hopper leftovers, basically. How many blocks do we need, really? I should AFK here for him. I don't want to take those. Oh, I hear him coming in, even though we're not in the best spot right now. Oh, I hate this part. This is the part I hate, where crafting gets a little bit ridiculous. It's like having to do that. And then you have to double click that for whatever reason. Did my sorting system finish before I left? No, we probably broke it. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. Forgot about that. Double click, right? Double click. All right, 30, 44. It'd be nice to get a full stack. Like I'm just like randomly picking chests to pull these out of. Not bad now that I have 3 of them. Ooh, almost. What's the noise? It's pigmen falling. This pigmen farm is actually working. Even though I'm down here where there's stuff spawning below me. Every once in a while, we'll get some spawns up there. Ooh, look at that crafting table. There. Secret. There we go. Okay, wait. This is the part I always mess up on. It's that, yeah, torch trail. Thank you. All right, that's good. That's enough. Just a stack of blocks. Just a stack of blocks. You thought Tango was there? That'd have been funny. Yeah, so this whole like obsession over the studio, you know, I get obsessed about stuff. It's just kind of part of my personality. Kind of been obsessed about Minecraft for the past 10 years, so there's that. But yeah, I was getting obsessed about it. I was going in like just going into the studio to look at it like every hour. Just go in there and look at it. So like when I was in there cleaning and stuff, my wife's like, you know, there's stuff in our like main house that needs done, right? we have plenty of projects in here if you want to get those done before that. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm excited about the new space. I should probably spend some time knocking out those projects. She's gonna be mad if I fix the cabinet. You know when you get cabinets installed and like the doors on the cabinets aren't exactly like perfect? There's like a little gap in the middle, or they're like one door's above the other. Our cabinets in our house have been misaligned for 5 years. I should probably fix those because you know what's gonna happen. I'll go into the studio and see the cabinets aren't aligned and then fix those before I fix the ones in our main house that have been off for 5 years. And yeah, I don't think that she'd be too happy about that if I did. So I better take care of some in-home stuff. Yeah, my if you have OCD, those things will drive you insane, right? Yeah, they're easily adjustable. It'd take me about 5 minutes, I'm sure. It'd take me about 5 minutes. And I just need to knock out some of those little projects. It's funny like how we put off the little things too. Stuff that would take 5 minutes, we put off like it's some kind of big burden. And then you do it and you're like, oh, it's so much better. Why didn't I do that a long time ago? In your head, you might think it's worse than it really is. Oops. I don't know why I keep running out of scaffolding. Not sure what's up with that. I have bamboo for days. I just need to bring it over. All right, let's try the gold. This better look good. Took you 3 months to hang a hanging basket? Oh, yeah, don't talk about hanging baskets. I got lots of stuff like that for my wife I need to do, too. Lots of stuff like that. This will probably be good. Yeah, we need to cover these lights anyway. Hey, the cart's still going round and round. Maybe we're good. We might be okay. I gotta ask Casildus if this is like a huge problem if you unload it. I thought it was. I thought it could break if you unload it. Jay Harvey, time to go to work. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Jay Harvey, for 1,000 bits. Not the first thing you've done today. It's been amazing. Appreciate that. Shoot. It's too much. And it's flat. I should have brought it out a layer. So that was a fail. It needed to be one layer out, if anything, but it is yikers. It's too gaudy. Bummer. It's too much. I need these blocks back. Give me these blocks back. They're mine. We're going in. We're going in hot. We got to get them. It definitely breaks when it gets unloaded. Yeah, if anything, these needed to be there instead. But even this is going to be too much. I don't even know why I'm bothering to look at this. There's your off-center pathway too, by the way. Yeah, raw blocks, gilded blackstone. Yeah, I'm not sure honey blocks, there's partially see-through as well though, right? Let's try the raw gold. We might have just made that whole trip for nothing. Oh, I gotta be careful how much raw gold I use. I need it for other stuff. My next project is heavy on raw gold. And I have none. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, gilded. Where would we be storing the gilded stuff? Maybe I don't have any? I would think I would put the gilded stuff in with this. Maybe I don't even have any. Oh, in with the blackstone. That makes more sense, doesn't it? But I don't. Yeah, I didn't do it in with blackstone either. Gold with skulk? I don't know if skulk's gonna work anywhere in here. Well, actually, hang on a second. Hi. Oh, jeez. Hi. You're back.
Hi.
How was the green experience?
There was nothing there. I didn't see anything.
Wait, you didn't? I was just there.
No, I didn't. Was it at like the same level as the bridge?
Yeah, it's right when you walk in the front door from the bridge.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Oh, come on. Did he take it out? He might have taken it out.
Maybe. I only had one there though.
He told me it was his doorbell.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, it does get annoying when you hear it over and over again, so
Are you
don't really
using,
blame him, honestly.
Are you using skulk for decorating? Like building?
I will be. Haven't yet though.
Check this out. Come down here and check this out. This looks amazing.
Yeah, it's got like a little animation to it too. It's really pretty.
Oh yeah, just barely. Oh.
It's like the nether blocks, the nether wood. They have a little animation.
Yeah, just slight one. Now this feels like it could be easily overdone though, right? Like if I'm trying to use it as a full border here or something, right? Oops.
Good.
Then it could be overdone.
Oh, you never know till you try.
What have they
It's a new
done to
block
us?
after all.
Now we have to carry around hose. Come on.
Hey, hose have been good ever since 1.16, 17 now.
Do you always have a hoe in your inventory?
I've got one on right now, but honestly, I usually just store it in my toolbox till I need it.
Toolbox?
Yeah, I usually have a black shulker box that's dedicated in my ender chest to a toolbox where I keep all my spare tools. It's good.
All right. Did I overdo it? No, that looks awesome.
It's pretty. It looks nice.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a roof design with a little bit of that. Or carry it around as a border. Okay. Neat.
We should do that.
I have a hole in my ceiling now, by the way, because we didn't finish today.
This is the epitome of getting distracted in different projects, I see.
Yeah, no, I've been scatterbrained like crazy today. Parrots and
I feel like I'm going to
skulks.
contribute to that at the moment.
Okay, let's do it.
We have a visitor at the top of your base. I don't know if you've seen a little hoppity friend.
I thought I wasn't allowed to go up there.
Well, not the gems area. There's like that side of your base.
Okay.
There is a hoppity friend up there.
A hoppity friend.
You need to see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Show me the way. Don't fall in the hole. You gotta parkour around here now.
It's not a very intense challenge, to be honest.
Yeah.
Up here, up this way.
Okay. I'm trying not to.
Yeah, be careful where you're looking.
I know.
Be careful where you're
It's
looking.
very difficult. Okay.
Yeah, he's right here. Hover over it.
Jumbo.
Where did he come from?
Oh, Gem. It's an escape. This is Gem's
Is it Gem's
pet.
frog?
Yes.
Mumbo Jumpo.
She bought. I saw
hang
this.
on a
Oh,
minute.
bye. Oh no.
Oh, he's okay.
Gonna
He's
jump.
chilling.
He's gonna jump over the. He's gonna jump off the ledge.
No, he's fine.
Pet rescue has to happen. She bought this from Joe's shop, but I don't know where it's supposed to be. Do you have a lead?
Oh no. Okay, I have a lead. That's fine. I get it.
All right. We better escort him over to. These frogs are so awesome.
I was gonna say, I'm like, why is there a frog? I was gonna do like a little clip or something, then I was just like, hang on a minute, that's not supposed to be there.
We have to bring him back, but we have to have eyes down when we bring him back. Eyes down. Gem's been working, people. Get excited.
Look at this little.
Her next episode gonna have some progress. Gonna be amazing.
He's doing some things.
I don't actually know where he goes. I assume down here in the village. I think the village area is
Mumbo
safe.
Jumpo.
Maybe we just
Well, I'm glad
find
he
a
has
little.
a home at least.
Maybe we find somewhere to put him on in here.
Yeah. I think we can look up now. We're fine. Give him a little bite. Look at his little legs. Look how fast they work. Like they're so quick.
Down by the portal, maybe. There's no way it strayed that far.
Well,
that's
you
really
wouldn't want him to go in the portal.
true. Just need a fence post around here somewhere. Let's see. Let me see what she's got. Fence post. I make one. I make one out of her wood. She's fine.
Hey, we're saving a frog at this point. He was going on an adventure.
He was. Watch. He was probably tied up just like right there or something. Okay. We'll just bop him there.
Maybe.
We'll bop him there.
There we go. Boop.
I'll give her the
I
extras.
feel like he may break his lead, to be honest.
Probably.
That is probably what he did in the first place.
Do you think because when they jump so high, it like busts the lead when they get real?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying his
trying.
hardest.
Wow. Where do you think you're going? I think he feels like he belongs at your base. It's kind of got the alien vibe.
I don't know. I mean, he can't make it to my base. It's too far for him. His little legs won't take him
He doesn't know
over that bridge. He wants to see the world.
Yes. Just go on a little journey, you know. May
Mumbo
take a couple
jumper.
years, but yeah. The name suits him though. You are a jumper. Quite the
He's so
jumper.
cute. I need my own frog.
We'd have to put him like in a
You get one of
box so
those.
he couldn't really jump that high.
Well,
Or just leave him and hope for the best. I mean,
I think we kind of just pre-warn Gem, and maybe she can figure out what he wants to do with him.
yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's fly the long way around.
Good rescue mission, though.
Yeah. Beautiful. Glad you
just
found
thought
him.
the
He
show
was-
because I thought it was a weird, odd friends. I didn't know where he came from.
Yep. I really want to know. I can't wait to hear from Jem to find out where he started his journey from. We probably just put him back in like
see how
not
far
even
he-
close to the spot, but
It probably might have been in her actual castle, to be honest.
oh, true. I didn't want to
Possible.
go anywhere near that right now.
Yeah, no spoiler.
Woo! Like the random beehive floating in the river.
Yeah, I was wondering. Chop down a tree and leave it there.
Yeah. I mean, might have been me.
Impulse.
Might have been me.
Impulse.
I mean, I had the prize. I had a river to carve out, you know. I still do.
Oh,
I still do. Look at how shallow the river is. We need to fix this.
All these unfinished projects.
That's all right. Gives us enough to do for
Oh,
the
you can
rest
see
of
a
the season.
sword
Right?
now.
Yes, isn't that cool? From the bridge now,
Yeah.
you start to see the sword. Actually, I think I'm gonna go up even higher because you still see the stone ceiling.
Yeah, make it match your curve with your door.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that curve even going back further is still gonna block some of it, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be good. The idea is
right.
that like once you get to like this, then boom, it opens up, and then you'll be able to like see everything from this spot. But before that, it's kind of like hidden. You know, you only see a little piece
Yeah.
of it. So don't want to give away
That's
the farm
usually how they go.
before they even walk in. You know.
Yay. Yeah, it looks good. Just make sure you patch up the hole in your ground. Otherwise, this is a health and safety violation.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that the next 5 minutes. Sounds good.
I don't have my hard hat on at the moment, Impulse.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slab this across. We'll be okay.
Okay. I'll leave you to your work now. Get that done.
All right. Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
What are people doing? What are people doing? You guys being amazing again. What's happening? Holy cow. What? It was Shaq. What the heck? Are you serious right now? It was Shaq. Thank you so much. I meant to respond to you on Discord about the glimpse thing. Hoping to do that this week actually. But I'll give you updates later. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, $100. Can you dig it? From Ivashak. Thank you so much, my friend. And then on top of that, as if that wasn't enough, 20 gifted sub bomb. Jeez. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Super generous of you. If you guys get gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. And Rookie 119 as well with the gift sub bomb. 10 gifted subs. What? What? You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. This is the way. This is definitely the way. These things are awesome. I didn't really think of like using them as decorative, but that's pretty darn cool. I don't know what to do for my video now because I was like, oh, I'm gonna make the storage room look good, and then we didn't do much today. So I don't really know how to come back in my video. Yeah, maybe I'll just admit it. Yeah, we were gonna do that, and then we got distracted by science and stuff, and then I could like show some of the science we did. I gotta be careful though, because I still have a lot to edit. And I have to get it done today. Like, have to. I know it feels weird to say, like, I have to finish the video today. Because you should, you know, I should be at the point where it's like, oh, it's finished when it's finished. But, certain things dictate when I need to release. Like, Double Life has to come out tomorrow. I mean, I could hold Double Life another day, but then I'm like a day behind everybody else, and that's not fun. And everybody be like, I already saw everything, and I don't want to watch your point of view. We did Dwarven Science. I like that. That's good. We'll show off the little Dwarven Science. So, I was going to decorate the inside on stream, but we got a little distracted. That's at least something. We did something. We have this now. That looks good. Totally did stuff. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I want to get the Hermitcraft out for tomorrow so that Double Life can come out on Friday. And then otherwise, if Hermitcraft doesn't come out tomorrow, that means Double Life, that means it has to wait until Saturday, 2 more days. When I'm like this close to being done. So I just want to finish it and get it out so it's not being blocked by something else, you know? Oh, that makes sense. All right, let's just slab what we can. And yeah, we'll try to be as random as we can. So I did fix the symmetry on this. Yeah, oh, the reason why it looked funny was because we broke this out. It does need some sort of border or something. It's not quite right. Let's see if we can continue the randomness of it. I'm so bad at, like, randomizing blocks. It's ridiculous. It's so hard. That's not gonna work. I used to do a thing where I would have my mouse wheel just, like, spin, like, super fast. And it would just randomly pick blocks that way, which is a cool way to do it. But I don't have that set up anymore, so we're winging it. Don't have a lot of these cobble ones to be using. So I use one. The very next block I use. I don't have a lot of these, so we need to be careful. We really pick and choose where we're gonna use these ones. Next block. Here you go. It's close enough to random, right? We're good. It's something. You won't notice. Actually, yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe I am getting better at this. That's pretty good. I got like this brick kind of thing going right here though. A little too much. Easily fixable. There we go. Perfect. I think we're getting good enough. That's where I'm at. Good enough. It's okay to be good enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, Mr. Perfect. Let's do that. And then a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Bring that back out. And then bop that. Boop that. Oh, phantoms. Somebody needs to sleep in a bed more often, I think. Did we make it? Did we make it? Oh, 2 cobbles in a row? What? Give me it back. Give me it back. Thank you. Oh, today's Wednesday. Good. Oh, my factor meals were delivered yesterday. Yay. Yay. I have factor meal to eat today. We're almost there. Almost there. I gotta break that up. Yep. Boop. Boop. Come on. Come on. Oh, messed up. It's Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, my factor meal was delivered yesterday. So Wednesday, that means I have them now. Yesterday, this time yesterday, they were still waiting to be delivered. So I'm excited about that. Ooh, that was probably not the best spot for that. That's okay. Oh, I kind of like that though. Just a little whoop whoop. A little whoop whoop. Whoop whoops are good. And I'll do that. And that. And that. It is hard to choose. I'll tell you that. I would rather just not choose. Like the scrolling mouse wheel was definitely way better than doing it this way. Let's see. Still, yeah. I think we're still doing okay. And we're right here. We're just about there. These I didn't do. This step down, I just threw these in because I knew they weren't gonna stay. Oh no, we still have a ways to go. Darn it. We gotta go all the way over there. Let's actually see. Let's do this. Let's just do 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. That's what we gotta fill in. Okay, good. We're at the same level at least. Alright. The problem is I think I'm gonna run out of blocks. Let's go make some more real quick. No wonder I'm so hungry. It's afternoon for me now. Stream went by super fast. I hope that means it's because we were having fun. Right? You enjoyed the stream, right? No, you can't say no. I don't know why I had to get all angry about it. You better say yes. My feelings will be hurt and I'll cry. It's too many of those. I gotta break it up somewhere. Where do I break it up? One there. One there. The reason it's a problem is because of this step right here being completely... You didn't enjoy the stream? Get out of here. No, just kidding. We're almost done. Ooh. Ew. Are my eyes like playing a trick on me? Do you guys see this? There's like a patch of like... It almost looks like it's got a brownish patch right here. Instead of the gray? That is so weird. Light. It's got to be light from underneath somehow. That is so weird. Wait, do we still have this on? Oh yeah, I do. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Ooh, oops. I left the gamma thing on the entire stream. Didn't even notice. Oh man. Well, I should probably light this place up a little better. That's probably a good idea. Right? Did you hear him? He answered. Right. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is going to look good. We need to put some lighting in somehow, though. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how. The bird totally agreed, though. This is looking a bit flat. I need to figure out how this is going to, like, turn and go. But this is something. Frog lighting. Which frog lighting? Which frog lights would you reckon? We have the green. Oh, we have the, I guess it's like yellow? Purple? Oh, so I didn't even grab the purple. You guys are like, yeah, you got to do that because it's pearls. It's pearlescence. I wonder if I hate doing it this way though. But like if we had a border up along there. Oh yeah, we have to be careful how we place these. I forgot they're directional. Right? What do you break them with? Yeah. Okay. We could do something like that. But then it's like this weird, just like, oh, it's the same block just going roop, roop, roop all the way around. I'm not sure that really fits down here. Ooh, with the skulk on top, though. It's an interesting thought. Gives a little more of a transition. Can we reach? Nope. That's interesting. Did I just double boop that? Huh. That's pretty darn cool. And gives us that lighting we need. Ooh. Guys are on something. Guys are on to something. We should hang out more often. You guys are smart. Let's hang out like 3 times a week. And then you guys can give me all the good advice. Make it, and then in my videos, it seems like I'm actually good at this game. But really, it's just because I listen to you guys. I like that idea. Deal? All right, I'll see you on Friday then. See you on Friday. We'll do more of this amazing stuff. Yeah, I am gonna carry it across. Obviously not that part, right? Can I do the bottom side of those? How's this work? Will it still face down? No. It's some blocks it's like the way you're facing, and some it's what you attached it to. I hate how there's that difference. Right? Because then we have to put a block there to do it. But what we could do, I wonder, is just do this. So we still have the bottom side of that like bridge. I don't know if I'm gonna cover this or not, or if I'm gonna try to leave it as part of the ceiling. Oh, does it matter which direction they face if I'm covering them? I feel like you still would see it somehow. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. I feel like you would know that it's not facing the right direction. That's gonna upset somebody. Planning to have a rug in my build? A rug? Oh, like down here? Like flooring? Definitely. I was actually hoping to do it today. Oh, maybe we could have made the gold blocks look good with the skulk. Oh no, I only have 9. I don't have enough. Any chance I got more somehow? I didn't collect a lot of that stuff. Let's see. If I did, it would be like in one of these chests. Ran out. I'm gonna have to go collecting. Hey, there's the gilded blackstone we were looking for earlier. Nice. I unfortunately don't have time to go collecting right now because we need to end the stream, but oh, this is gonna look better. Gosh, I might spend a little bit more time in here before I finish my video today. I don't think we'll get a floor design done for the video, but I think I can at least finish closing off this and making it look good. The light definitely helps in this room. We'll cover up the sides. These will get covered up by blocks, so it won't be as overwhelming, I think, once the blocks actually come out. And I might just have to do these as well, all the way over. Would be nice to have a couple in the middle as we go through this walkway, and then that would help upstairs. Almost need to dip down though. Right? So, would they be? Yeah, they would be. They would be underneath this. So we'd like, let's see if we can do it. Take a block. Let's just put some random in real quick and see. Where'd I poke out? Right here? Of course, right above this torch. So if we had something there, and then maybe put a design around it, right? So we get some like depth to this room a little bit. Put some stairs or something around it to cover up some of it. And then now when you're walking across this bridge, you'll have this bit. We could cover it with carpet. I'm not sure, because I don't like that you kind of like fall in. We need slabbed glass is what we need, right, for right here. That would be nice. If a carpet was there though, would that feel better walking across it? Ooh, trapdoor. Trapdoor, that might be good. Then we can bring in a little bit of color. Gosh, we were running way over today. We'll bring in some of that green. Start that green transition. That might be a better idea. Carpet would work on that block. Yeah, it would work on this one. Is that weird though? Because it's like purple and green. You still kind of have that. Ooh. Well, you really have to walk across it like perfect to dip in. Yeah. But does that feel a little weird that it's like a purple and a green? I think it could. It feel a little weird. Do the other frog light there. The ochre. Ochre. Whatever you call it. Would that be better? Maybe. I mean, the verdant might be. The verdant actually might be the one, because it's already green. I think that's the key. Sorry, bird. Did I just land on your head? My bad. But then we have it inside, but we won't really necessarily see it inside. We're definitely like going a little crazy with this right now. But like if we cover up a lot of the inside stuff, like so, and then do like that on the inside, then it's got the green vibe and it still kind of fits. That doesn't look bad at all. I would do like maybe like 3 of them or something, or maybe even just 2 in here. You know, not that spot, of course. Figure out a better, more symmetrical spot for it. I think that'll work. And then yeah, it's got green on green, so that's fine. That's better. That's what we'll do. This is all getting covered up. Don't worry about that. All right, we've made some decisions. We're making some progress. This is what we meant to be doing the entire stream. Just 3 blocks long would look good. Okay. So find the center of this room, which is probably about here or so. Just eyeballing. And then do like 1, 2, 3. Like a little stripe. Or maybe this way. No, I feel like this way. This room is elongated this way. So if we were going to elongate the lighting structure, 3 blocks long might look good. Use a dark oak trapdoor on block, so it blends with the slabs. I kind of want it to have a little bit of a color pop, actually. I don't think I want it to blend in, and it would bring a brown in with gray, and I don't like that. So I kind of like the color pop, to be honest. Look like a neon fixture. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? That might be good, might be bad. I'll give it a go though. I'll give it a go. After I get some food in me. I'm hungry dungy wungy. So yeah, we'll end things here today. I think Tango, I saw Tango fire up his stream, but before we go, thanks again guys for all the support today, all the subs, resubs. Sorry, we're a little bit all over the place, but it was fun. We had a lot of visitors and all that kind of stuff. Did some science. It was was a haphazard stream, if you will. But thanks again, Irene. Hope I got that right. Thanks for 100 bits. To my ISV server friends, hi friends. Remember to be kind to yourselves today. That's a good idea. I'll be kind to myself. I won't give myself a hard time for being so scatterbrained today. I was, we were a little rusty. But we'll be back on Friday. And hopefully between now and Friday, you'll have a couple videos to watch. So make sure you're subscribed to Impulse SV on YouTube. #blog. We got a gift sub coming from Greegypt. Thank you so much for that. And Red Hemi, thank you for the 100 bits. All right, let's fire up the raid. Raid. Boop doop. Yeah, Tango's definitely the person we're raiding today. He's the only one on my list playing Minecraft, so we shall send you over to Tango. Don't know what he's up to, so you'll have to find out yourself when you go over there and say hi and tell him I sent you and give him all the love because he's awesome. All right, see you guys later. Have a good one.